face? Is that what you said?
No, I said open mouth. Best intro ever.
Yeah, the best one that's ever happened.
I like how me and Seth have different names. Like we have he's Andrew and I'm Seth on this. Don't ever notice that.
We're live. We're live on this podcast.
Now it's time for the show. Fuck yourself.
Jake, just based on that little behavior right there, there's no way you take dick. There's no fucking way.
I mean, you guys realize we're live right now, right?
Well, hey guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Bend over, grab your toes. I'll show you where the wild goose goes.
We're we're live on a Thursday night, man. What's everybody doing, man?
What's that?
Well, same shit as you guys can see. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, take a month off and it's exactly the same thing.
Shit,
had a month hiatus. Now we're back.
Yeah,
Like right where we left off.
Right back where we left off. Terrible. I don't know, man. I kind of missed it, to be honest with you. So everybody that's probably wanting to know is who's that other guy down in the corner there. That's Andrew Byers, the guy that makes Seth Byers' company run.
Correct. Pretty much. 100% true. I'm not going to deny any of that.
Yeah, Seth is a loser. all he does is swim and try to make babies. That's all Seth does.
Hang out with his dogs.
Yeah, hang out with his dogs.
Swim in his Olympic-style swimming pool.
So he's
Drink Cavassier and do his wife in the butt.
If you guys are watching this, please hit the thumbs up button. I know there's only 9 of you, but, please watch anyway. And please like it. Yeah, man, we don't, for whatever reason, until maybe the next podcast it'll start to be, but what I'm trying to do is repair our algorithm here. For a long time now, we've been getting copyright stricken on the podcast, like as soon as the podcast goes up. And this is the first time we've gone live with, I pay for the intro music now, so it's another fucking monthly subscription I'm paying for this podcast, but hopefully we'll be able to monetize the podcast. That's what I'm trying to do. We'll see if it happens. It's probably going to take a few episodes, but hopefully the channel will start growing and we'll get more people watching. If not, we'll just stick with our 350 views an episode, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? Or we could just stop talking.
Nothing wrong with that.
We could just stop talking about window cleaning and talk about like fucking furries or.
Hey, what kind of soap do you use?
Brought to you by fucking Hootie Hoo and the Hottie Eye. Yeah, I just
the brush I use for
the sponsors.
You said Jacob talk about what sex toys he likes.
Jacob's like, you motherfuckers. Yeah, our sponsors and shit are like people that we like. You know what I mean? I got to be quite honest about that. You know what I mean? So I'm not looking for any more sponsors. You know what I mean? It is what it is as far as that's concerned. You know what I mean? Like, they're products that we stand behind. Maybe one of these days we'll have like a Tanner Enterprises like fucking as a sponsor or something like that. Tanner Industries.
Tanner is shutting down everything except for going out and washing windows. Trust me.
Yeah.
You're
Skid Mark Industries are here for you.
so you're not putting out the polish, huh? You've decided against
The
it.
polish is one thing because that's already done.
Uh-huh.
I'm just over dealing with fucking window cleaners and bullshit.
Knob polish.
Knob polish. Yeah. Go ahead, give it a go. See what happens.
Send me some. I'll let you know how it works.
I'm just, I guess I could actually say I'm almost feeling
What's
like.
up, Bill Jordan? Bill Jordan,
man.
what's up, my man?
Yeah, Bill.
Ain't seen you in a
Yeah,
hot
what's up,
minute.
Bill?
We went from like 12, 14 people watching to fucking 5 in an instant.
Yeah,
It says
Bill's
fucking
up.
0 on my.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Well,
going on.
Because they saw my face.
It keeps mine keeps stopping and refreshing on my
I
phone.
thought
so
Seth
my
was
phone-
ugly, but fuck. Yours looks like a butthole that's been like burned closed with a cigarette.
What does?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
I'm not sure what Jacob's trying to say here.
He was talking shit about me, I think.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, you do have a mullet, but I mean that's chill.
I do.
Who's got a mullet?
Andrew has a mullet.
Andrew's a man about fucking society here, dude.
He's
So
a
is it
gentleman.
safe
Hey,
to
don't
say that?
get out here and fucking disrespect Andrew Byers, Seth Byers, you piece of
Just because
shit.
they have a mullet doesn't
Yeah.
mean
No,
anything.
I'm not respecting him. I'm just saying he has a mullet. It's like,
That is a true fact.
I didn't say it was good or bad. I said he has.
Yeah, well, it is what it is as far as that goes, I think Seth treats you like shit, Andrew.
He's kind of an asshole, but I love him because I have to. So.
So Andrew,
Are you the younger brother?
Yeah, you're the younger
Yeah,
brother, definitely.
18
Well,
months.
of course, yeah. That's...
18 months. Yeah.
We're pretty close. My mom felt like getting it done.
Everybody
Obviously.
wants to know if you're still drinking, Seth, or are you still an alcoholic?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm private alcohol.
Yes.
now.
I'm still a pothead and Seth is still an alcoholic. Things are still the same.
I had a 6-pack before I came here.
he still drinks his beer sideways.
Yeah, he's still drinking his
Oh,
beer.
goddamn right I do. Oh, don't get my family started on it. Everyone knows.
I don't even know how he does it. I just spilled it all over my shirt doing that.
I think it's because I think he drinks out of the side of his mouth so he can see who's in front of him. He don't want no surprise attacks or nothing like that. He wants to be able to see you.
You can't get me from here. I know
Yeah.
you're over there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Defense.
Yeah, I don't know. My brother and I are 14 months apart. Cool.
Did your parents ever? So my middle name is Andrew. Andrew's first name is obviously Andrew, and I asked my mom. I was like, "Why the hell did you give my middle name to?" She's like, "Well, I liked it." I'm like, "Yeah, but you already used it. You
Yeah,
can't
well,
just like."
So is it
forget
Andrew
either.
Seth?
Don't
Is his
forget
middle
that-
name Seth?
No, my
Yeah.
middle name is my dad's name, so there's that.
He's an
I'm just
agent.
I'm like a half breed or whatever.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This guy's
Yeah, it
gonna
all comes
fit right.
together
He's
now.
gonna fit right in with Mark.
So,
I didn't say inbred. I said half breed.
yeah, but
Wow.
I said that you got in trouble, Andrew. So let's just move on.
Yeah.
That said, so Andrew, what is your role with Shine Through? Is Seth the backbone? Are you the backbone? How's this work?
I think between the two of us, we each have very different personalities, different areas that we're good at. So we work very good as a team. Well, sometimes work
Yeah.
good as a team.
Well, for the most part.
For the most part, pretty much my role has changed. Like I don't really do much office work anymore. Like that was my role for like 4 or 5 years. But now we got a new office manager, so I pretty much just go out in the field every day and clean windows, power wash, clean gutters, which is much better. I'll take that any day of the week over dealing with office shit.
Yeah. Do you guys work together a lot, or you're pretty much separate?
During the busy season, we work separate because we can get more done.
Yeah.
When it's slower, we'll kind of build our day so we can work together because it gets boring working by yourself every single day. It's like
Yeah. Well, people also don't understand. I mean, that just because you put 2 people on a job doesn't mean it's going to go twice as fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless it's a huge job where you need to bring up a bunch of people. 2 people in the same truck will not usually produce as much as two separate. I mean, at least where I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're doing a lot of smaller ticket items like $300-$400 jobs, one guy can do that. If you have two guys, you're maybe saving 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You're not saving much time.
Cool.
Big jobs, though, definitely. It's much faster, especially with a water-fed pole.
Yeah.
Using that.
So who's the better window cleaner? Let's get down to brass
Seth's
tacks.
100%. Seth's 100%.
So you're a scrub.
Oh, I'm probably better than you, but
Which makes Seth better than TJ? I don't know about all that.
Yeah, because Mark's not better than me, and I know Seth's not better than Mark.
I'm like the most horrible window cleaner there is. Jacob beats me, and he's a part-time.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, I'm like the shittiest window cleaner in the world.
Nah. There's no. Get on TikTok. There's some motherfuckers on the TikToks.
Look at my video.
No. There's some fucking guys on TikTok that are mid as fuck at window cleaning. Mid as fuck. Got names like Jedi and fucking Genius and all this. You fucking suck, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it takes you the entire allotted amount of time on TikTok that they give you, like 3 minutes, or you can go live, but you got 3 minutes to make a fucking video, and it takes you that long to do one window, stop. Get out of here. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see
12 over 12 with stone.
That's different. But if it's one big pane of fucking glass, I mean, come on. You're up there struggling with a pole or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
You got a goddamn stepladder trying to do storefronts. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. What are you trying to get
I watched that guy that you sent me that video, and it was like, been like trying to cut in the top for like 30 seconds and then drag down it was not good.
Bill, I'm gonna try to do that now. I just hit the keef part of this joint. I mean the cigarette I'm smoking. Bill, I'm trying to do that now. I've spoken with Steve-O. He's given me some tips and some things that he thinks that may help, and I'm gonna try to get that done. I just gotta I got a few more things I need to do. I'm still waiting on my fucking AdSense shit, and once that's done, I'm gonna try to get everything monetized. At least the podcasts, because there's so many watch hours. I meet all the requirements. I just have not. I can't get past the AdSense part of the monetization. They're kind of like I get like I don't know. There's a lot of people that like to watch the show that can't because they like to catch live, but they don't sometimes because they don't get any notifications. So unless they're looking for it, they don't see it. So as soon as I go live on this bitch, I'm copyright stricken instantly. Bang.
Is
right
that because of the music?
Right. Even though I
Don't
paid
you
for
own
it,
that
I
music?
paid. Yes, I paid for that fucking shit. Like I've been going back and forth with YouTube. I'm like, listen, I paid for it. I got receipts. I got, you know what I mean. I got my shit together here, and they're like, it's, there's nothing we could do. YouTube's really.
Yeah, there is no copyright strike.
YouTube's really fucking crazy about the copyright shit, man. They do not fuck around with that at all. So I just had to. I didn't know that there was a service that you could like fucking do a thing, and they'd be like, you could use all their music and it don't matter. You know what I mean? Now that I know that, there you go. Like my regular.
You do like a different platform and monetize on that. I don't.
Well, Patreon, but yeah. I mean, how much can I ask from people? You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys that are Patreon members are just fucking good ass dudes that they're like our people. You know what I mean? They've been here since fucking jump. Really, most of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, most of the guys that support the show are the guys that have been watching since the very beginning. You know what I mean? So. Like when there was fucking
we get a lot of
the same 6-7 people
after
every
the
night.
live or listen, when they're working or whatever.
Right.
2 hours out of your life on a Thursday night can be tough. You got kids, you get this, you're running around. You
got things going on. You gotta go swimming. You gotta make babies. You gotta take. I gotta take all 12 of my adopted dogs, my retrievers, for a walk-in.
I just gotta let them walk outside without leashes, and when they run away, wonder why the fuck they ran away.
Yeah.
Dude,
Seth,
listen, that's never been my idea. That's I watch my wife have great thoughts.
Listen,
I can attest to that.
I'm going to tell you this.
That's not Seth. Seth doesn't walk dogs. He just yells at them.
Christine I'm gonna give
Get over here,
Christine
Fido.
the inside track on rescue dogs because now Jennifer works in an animal rescue. She got her dream job. So
Oh, good
she's
for her.
not making the money she was making at the old Target, but she's super happy. So, yeah, you could tell the difference in her as a person when she comes home from work. She's not all upset. She's got a smile on her face. She gets to work with dogs all day. That's her fucking thing. You know, with dogs.
Yeah,
She
that's
loves
what she
dogs. You know, animals
How
really,
long
but
ago
dogs.
did that happen?
Huh? Well, she
Oh,
got,
yeah.
you know, she's probably gonna get mad at me for saying this, but she got fired from Target for internet bullying, and you know, just before the 4th of July, just after the 4th of July.
The fucking apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Huh?
Yeah. I love her. Whatever, man. And you know, they're fucking treated her like shit anyway. You know what I mean? Everything they said they weren't gonna do, and all the things they promised her, they never followed through with. So.
Target's a pretty liberal company anyway.
Yeah.
Weren't they like one of the first ones to jump on the bandwagon where boys could go into the girls' bathroom and
Yeah,
everything?
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, either way, she's, I don't know, like you know, she just started this week, but you know, she's took most of July off. I told her, I was like, man, just fucking take a couple weeks off and you'll find something. Little did I know that she was gonna find this, so good for her. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a fucking reason, so. But yeah, I got Christine. Anytime she wants another rescue, man, I got the inside track on him, bro. I got
Yeah, she
you.
wanted to tell our dog was eating cat shit and taking a poop downstairs. She's like, I'm done with this dog. She's tough, man. She's young and came from like kind of a home where they locked her in her crate all day. So she like just doesn't know how to interact. We're like working with her, but like I came home
Except for
today.
eating cat shit and shit on the floor.
Well, so I have to like block her, but like she chewed up like all like my like coping. She ate like half a chair. I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Like every time you leave her, I'm like, what's gonna happen to the house? Like when I'm not home. But,
Well, dude,
That
that
sounds like they
guys
need. That sounds
say-
like kennel. They sound like they either need to be kennel trained.
Yes, they need to be walked. You need to wear that dog down.
Where
yeah,
Yeah, you don't need to beat him with a badminton.
you
racket.
have a
doesn't work,
fucking
yeah.
you have a fucking pool in the back. Get a fucking tennis ball and wear that cocksucker out, man.
So
Make
here's
him
the problem.
swim.
They can't swim in the pool.
We let her in the pool for like a month. She got an infection under her neck, an infection on the back of her neck. Like she just stayed wet too long, so she got like these weird infections on her neck. So like she was on antibiotics for like a month. So they're like, don't let her in the pool anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's what she loves to do. Like,
Well, yeah, just
I
get a
mean,
leaf
maybe
blower
she-
and blow the
hey,
fucking
Seth,
dog off.
Maybe she's got a peanut butter allergy. Have you been doing the peanut butter trick?
Unfortunately, she doesn't like peanut butter.
Yeah, the peanut butter on my balls. I let the dogs lick it off.
It's honey instead, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody
Honey.
dick-
I
somebody
like the
dick stabbed
sticky
the
feeling
peanut
after the dogs get it all off.
You could probably just hose the dogs off after they go in the pool with like fresh water instead of just
Right.
like chlorine sit on their
Yeah, it's a
skin.
fucking pain in the ass. I don't want to do it.
That's fair.
It's just like,
Plus, I was
listen, I don't
spraying
want to
Coda
do
with the
that.
hose the other day. and
I'd
I
rather
felt like
my
she's
dog get an infection and then take it to the vet. I mean, I've got the money to buy antibiotics for this fucking dog, you know?
No, you should see, like, I hose her off, like, when it gets hot out, but she, like, cowers against the fence, and, like, if people are over, they're like, what are you doing to that dog? I'm just like, "Oh, what's the
Hazing
hose?"
it.
What are you doing to that dog? I just drank a lava lamp and had
Yeah,
sex
yeah,
with a German Shepherd.
He's got the hose in one hand and a jar of peanut butter in the other. Something's going on.
Which hose?
Jesus. Well,
Oh, God.
Puts the lotion on its skin, else it gets the hose again.
yeah. It looks like we have fucking, like, you know, nothing's changed here, guys. We're not, you know, no one's ever going to think we're cool, dude. No one's ever going to, everyone, you know, this is the thing.
I think we're
Everyone's going to be upset because we're not sharing enough window cleaning knowledge, you know what I mean? But, sorry. We suck at window
I
cleaning.
don't have any.
We don't have
What
it.
do you
I just
What
get through
does-
each day somehow. I don't know how, but I make it.
If
through
you
the
want to
day.
catch up on your window cleaning knowledge, go to like podcast 40 through 100, and that's where we share all that. You know what I mean? Those are the podcasts where you get to hear. I mean, unless you got a question to ask, you know.
If
what I
you
mean?
want real knowledge, just talk to Andrew about what towel's best to wipe his ass when he shits in the bushes out someone's house.
Oh.
Oh, that's not Andrew.
It's
That's
not Andrew.
Oh,
Oh no, no,
that's
no.
someone
I
else.
have
Oh, okay.
I have no
Okay.
shame in taking a dump in someone's house. I've done probably 35 times this year. I will
This
never
year, he
not take a
says.
shit in your house.
He keeps good track of. Mark hates
Not
poop
yet,
talk and also
Tyler.
doesn't poop anywhere but his house. But
Yeah, yeah. No, public places are the problem I have. I guess someone's house if you have to, but
Oh no, public places are great. You just got to make sure you go to like a grocery store. Never go to like a Dunkin' Donuts
a
or
gas
a
station. Yeah,
People are up your
marathon.
ass. If you go to a grocery store, there's nobody in there. There's plenty of stalls. Or Lowe's, Home Depot, always good options.
No, I like to go in places like that and leave the stall door open when I'm taking a shit. And when people come in, I start up conversations with them.
Dude, I would throw something at you.
Do
If
you
you're
show
into
them? Do you show them your butt plug while you're doing this?
Butt plug? Butt plug? TJ doesn't look too happy.
No, man, I just the butt plug thing. I mean, I can't believe you do that, dude.
I don't do that.
Oh,
He's your co-host. I don't know.
I just say random things.
co-host is a little.
No,
That's-
I'm not a co-host. I'm fucking like You compare this like Howard Stern. I'm like Artie Lang, except for my nose isn't deflated from
No, Artie
so
was
much
pretty.
coke.
Artie was pretty funny. You're more like Baba Booey sitting in the background.
Gary Delamonte.
I'm a Louis.
Gary Delamonte.
Dude, Howard has a house on the island of Palm Beach. I know the address because I looked it up when I first heard. And I drive by his house all the time to go do a regular job. And like an idiot, I don't know when he's there and when he's not there because you can hardly see the house from the road. But I always roll down the passenger window and yell, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. when I drive by.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What a fucking child. It's fucking man child, dude. I can just imagine you leaning out your giant load lifted fucking truck. Baba booey, all face all fucking red.
Yeah. Laughing. I roll down the window to get there.
I shouldn't have smoked that cigarette.
It looks like a harsh cigarette you were smoking there.
It's exploded in my lungs.
So, Andrew, was Seth a window cleaner before you and you kind of came aboard, or how did this work?
So Seth's been cleaning windows probably like 6 years before I started cleaning windows. He's actually the one that got me the job when he worked at Fish, and I worked with him there.
Oh yeah, bitch.
And I absolutely hated cleaning windows for probably the first like 6 years that I did it. And then eventually I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. Like once you start to get a technique down and you're not working with Seth every day, and it's it's not as bad as you think it could be. So
was there a point where there was conversation where you both said, we need to do this for ourselves because, working for
it was yeah, so we it was like random. Seth kind of just like was like, I think we should start a window cleaning business. And I was just like, yeah, why not? Fuck it. Like I'm not doing anything else. I'm waiting tables, bartending, like.
Well, it's a very
What
low
else am I getting?
overhead to get into to
Yeah,
start.
I think
Yeah.
we started up with a couple $1,000. Like that's all you really
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect business to start if you have very
Little capital. Yeah.
limited capital. So.
Yeah. So that's cool. So where do you see this going? You just want to stay where you are? You're interested in more employees? No.
I could see getting like maybe 1 or 2 more employees. I think the more employees you get, the more headaches you get, and I'm not interested in any of that.
Yeah.
It's just at some point it's really not worth it. Like you're really not making that much more money for the headaches you're getting.
No.
So I'd rather just get the guys that we have and maybe 1 guy, maybe 2 guys more, and get them up to speed where they can do more work efficiently based off of the systems we put in place to do that.
Yeah.
And not work as much. Like I'd love to work like 4 days a week and 3 days off.
Yeah.
That's like the 5 to 10 year plan.
Well, you both seem to think along the same lines, which is a good thing. I mean, looks like one's not weak, one's strong. They both pretty much, like Seth always appeared to me to be relatively happy with where things are right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think we've never been in a better situation than where we are right now. Like, we're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with the growth that we've had, like, especially during this period of time where everything is so expensive. You would think people wouldn't want to spend the money, but for some reason people are willing to spend more money than ever. It's a weird time. I don't understand.
Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Thank
it's going to
you,
be a
Joe
roller
Biden.
coaster
Thank
ride.
you, Joe Biden. We love Joe.
Fuck Joe.
Dude, did you see that gas is down 90% or 90 cents? Thank you, Joe Biden.
Yeah, but no,
It's
no,
down
he
90 cents, so it's still
Down
$4
90.
and
Listen,
10
no,
cents.
Joe Biden is the best American president we've ever had.
Yeah.
He is the
Yeah,
most
solving a
popular
problem you
president
created
in the
is not
world.
solving anything to me.
No one has
He's the
ever
best
gotten
American
more
president
votes
that was
than Joe
actually a
Biden.
Muppet. He's not even a person.
Listen, I will not have you guys.
He's like one of those
Respect
old
Joe
dudes
Biden
in the
like that,
Muppets
you know what
that
I'm
sit up
saying?
in the fucking.
Listen,
Scadler and Mulder. Yeah.
Listen.
One of those guys.
Yeah, I
can't
don't
have-
fucking know
I
their
can't
names.
Do
have
any
you
of you
guys
You
believe-
doing this.
should, and you don't.
Do any of you believe, because I'm not a huge conspiracy person, but there's a lot of people that say what you see on TV, there's 2 or 3 different, like sometimes you look and the earlobes
Man,
are
it's
attached.
fucking
and
they. It's
sometimes
fucking they live, dude. It's
It is,
they live,
definitely.
my guy.
Roddy Piper, best.
Yeah,
One of the
they
best.
live. You know what I mean? They all got the fucking animatronic masks on and shit. They're like zombie people that live under the fucking ocean that control the whole.
Yeah, but okay,
fucking
so if
planet.
it's so
Reptilians.
controlled,
Yeah,
then-
dude. Yeah, dude.
So I
Listen,
gotta
bro,
ask this-
reptilians, my guy. Maybe you're not fucking listening. Are you too short? You can't hear me down there? I said.
No, but what
I
I'm saying
said
is
what
that
I
the-
said was
Hello!
what I said was is the reptilians that live underwater, my guy, and they got a Joe Biden costume on. I'm just saying, dude.
You think the reptilians would be smart enough to be able to complete a fucking sentence,
No,
though?
no.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? But this
No.
fucking
No,
plan
no.
can't complete.
No, it's the voice recognition software, the thing that they program to get it. Sometimes it fucks up, dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say this: the dude, like, I don't know if it's a different dude or whatever. I'm not saying that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But I will say this: they fucking inject that dude with something because he like that motherfucker's on methamphetamine or some shit.
But that
Because
motherfucker
listen,
still
my
didn't
guy
fucking
didn't
get-
blink that whole
Yeah.
speech. Not one time. He's like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr." His eyes never fucking. He never blinked, dude.
Yeah.
That
Dude,
dude's
I
on
thought
the
they,
shit, bro.
I thought they used a body double. Like, did you see how broad his shoulders were?
Yeah.
And then he's like this frail old man. Then it's like
Tyler said, "Hey,
super-
Tyler
and
Smith
I'm
said
like,
he doesn't have brown eyes. He's got blue eyes. It's a fucking imposter." Dude, the
That'd be
reason.
the easiest thing with contacts. to-
Listen,
to
man,
take
he's got
away.
my papa's eyes. They're starting to glaze over. The motherfucker's got cataracts. He probably
Yeah.
started out with blue eyes. They're so fucking foggy now. They look like fucking doo-doo brown. You know what I mean?
Dude, the one thing I will say is there's no doubt in my mind that motherfucker doesn't unload huge bushels of shit in his own pants. That motherfucker is wearing diapers. There's no doubt in my mind.
And still, him falling off the bike. I've watched that maybe 100 times. It's the fucking best thing ever.
Maybe
I'm
he
surprised
died when
the
he fell
black
off the bike, and that's why they have the body double now.
He didn't even put his fucking leg out. He just fucking went over like a domino.
Dude,
Why
I
was
just
he riding a bike to begin with? That's what I don't know.
because he can't run.
He's senile. He
It's
shouldn't
it's
be
about
riding a
listen. It's all about us. They needed him to be out in public, being active to try to fix his image of being a senile, old, fucking worn out piece
Oh, that
of shit.
That failed really badly.
It fails
Good for
every
him.
time. This is the thing. I don't think they expected this dude to make it this long, to be quite honest with you. Done gave this man COVID twice, you know what I mean? Like, all the injections, 2 shots of COVID. I mean, he's got it all, man.
Well, hell, when he was vice president, you hardly ever hear him fucking talk. So
Yeah,
you didn't know
that's
the dude
because
was
he's
out of
an
his
idiot.
fucking gourd.
He's an idiot and a known plagiarist. You know what I mean? There's no denying that. I mean, he was plagiarizing speeches when he was in Congress. The guy's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when he ran for president in the 80s or 90s, it was not, or was trying to run,
Mhm.
like he plagiarized like an
Kennedy speech.
entire speech, and then he got caught on it.
Yeah.
And,
Well, hell,
Yeah.
I remember watching whenever he was what is he in the Senate first or some shit?
yeah.
Like talking about how being racist.
Oh,
basically.
yeah. I don't want my kids going to school in a racist jungle.
Yep.
It's a racial jungle. I will not have
Well,
it.
if anything learned from this
Have my
presidency, we
children's-
stop electing people I've been watching my entire life
Yeah,
be on TV.
yeah.
And we do something different.
So the president's like, hey, Nancy, don't fly to China. She's like, fuck you, I'm going to China. Like, what? No, man, that's crazy, dude. I'm going to Taiwan. Why are you going there, dude? Why are you doing that?
Go to Taiwan.
I don't understand
He was just in Seekonk, Massachusetts, like a couple weeks ago.
Who was?
Yeah.
Who, Biden?
Looking Joe Biden, yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
I would
man.
heckle that. If that motherfucker ever comes to Florida, you will see me on the news.
Motherfucker, ain't
I
coming
will
to Florida. He
heckle
knows
that
better.
motherfucker.
They know
He
better. They
got
won't let him
heckled.
come here.
I wasn't gonna drive the hour to go.
Dude,
I
they,
would.
somebody,
Oh, I would.
somebody,
There's only going to
put,
be like 5 people there.
somebody put the spot where he fell on Google Maps, and fucking like thousands of people have checked in there.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. I you know what, man? Listen, I don't like to get super political, but it's kind of hard to be in business. I mean, even doing what we're doing, because we're the first affected by all this tomfoolery. If you guys think
Oh, yeah.
about it,
Yeah.
we're on the lower end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? So everything's going to be more dramatic on our end, because we'll be the first to go. We're a luxury service.
Yep.
You can walk out on dirty concrete and go to work every day. You can fucking like come home every night to dirty windows and still get up in the morning and everything be fine. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I mean, you might need an emergency gutter cleaning, but most people would just be like, "Fuck it, I'm getting on the roof and doing it myself instead of paying this dude." You know what I mean? So, when times get
This guy
tough,
wants $250 to do this shit.
it's been super hot. That means that as soon as we started talking about Joe Biden, we dropped like fucking 7 people, like almost instantly.
It says there's 20 people in here on my end.
Well, there was 27.
There are 20 people in your end. I'm not surprised.
Bang bang! Bang bang!
I think if 20 people are in there, groceries just fall out, huh, Jacob? There's no more toilet needed. It just happens.
Shit just comes out. When it's ready, it just... blah, 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 blah. Yeah, when when
warning,
they first
just-
started the lockdown, what I got was like fucking 8 calls, and within like 30 minutes, every restaurant I did, fucking done.
Yep.
In like
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And that shit was in, what, April? Was it April?
March.
March?
Yeah,
it was
March.
March.
March
It
and
was
April,
March and
yeah.
April, yeah.
15th, I think.
That was terrible, man.
2 weeks to slow the spread, and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
well, forever.
Well, I will say
I
this:
think-
the one thing that, and it's not really a benefit because you don't want to see it, but
Mhm.
a lot of smaller local companies around here have just shut down because we're getting approached all the time. You know what I'm saying? When they're out on the streets.
Mhm.
Yeah, my guy just doesn't show up anymore. I'm like, okay, well,
Yeah,
we're here.
I've been running into that a lot myself, and to be honest with you, I've like kind of been steering clear. I've been shooting super high prices at people because I just like,
Don't want to do it.
not that I don't want to do it. If I have to do it, it's gonna be fucking like I'm making money. You know what I'm saying?
In
Like,
August.
yeah, I fucking bid a restaurant today, like fucking, it's only once a month, and I'm like, bang, with this price, and she's like, it's like, cool. I gotta watch what I say on here, because, I gotta fight
You might be
little,
watching.
I started a war with little green cars, so, you know what I mean? I gotta watch what I'm doing. My shit has been approached a couple times since that comment I made.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh, I mean, you should stop scratching glass, you fucking retard.
Yeah, so now I'm getting. I've had 2 places call me
Yeah,
and say
guy.
something about it. Like, hey, this guy came in. I was like, what was he? Oh, tell me the name of the company. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, that there was a company around here that's been around for a long time. The dude that owned it is gone. He's passed away, and his family mismanaged the shit, and they decided to get rid of it. Well, I mean, that's been pretty good for a couple of local guys, including myself. You know what I mean? That's happened. You know what I mean? So a lot of shit has come up. Some of the shit I just pass up. I just I'll let fucking whoever wants that have that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like
Somebody else.
Yeah.
I'll let Glass Scratchers Inc. take that.
yeah, Yeah, that's what I'll do. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping about it. It is what it is. I mean, they told him no flat. You know what I mean? Flat out. And both the prices were cheaper than what I charge them. And they both still said no. So, you know, it's about quality of service, the relationship you got with somebody. You know what I mean? Right, Mark?
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to, hey, man, I tried to square it with that fucking dude, but, you know. Is everything cool on your end now, Mark?
I got paid Saturday.
Nice.
I paid Saturday, so we're moving on. You know, I'm over it. I'm over it.
I got paid.
I felt like I just got the vibe from Mark is like, that's my best friend again. Don't fucking talk about it.
No. I think after you sent me the screenshot of what was going on, I did get a phone call. And I was waiting for someone to ask me to pull the dogs off. You know what I'm saying? But it never happened. And you know, it was just called to said that the money was sent. You know, so
I'm
whatever.
glad that.
You know,
Listen, man. I'm glad things, you know, got taken care of. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know, you could, you know, never mind.
The real question though is, who let the dogs out?
I think it was Karen, or it could have been Brandon. Karen or Brandon. Either one of those motherfuckers could have let the dogs out, dude. Either one of them. I would. Hey, Andrew. Let's put it this way. I wouldn't put it past either one of them, Karen or Brandon, to let them out. Either one. Either one could have let the dogs out.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Does anyone else have a prediction on who let the dogs out? Does anyone else know? Or do you have a theory?
I would say Jacob.
Or do you have a theory on who it was that let the dogs out? If you have your own, or it could be a conspiracy theory, like Mark's like, it's a robot. Joe Biden's a robot.
It was Seth, and he had the bottle of honey in his hand.
It was Mr. French in the fucking train in the dining car with a candlestick. Is what the fuck it was. I wanted to say Colonel Mustard, but Mr. French just sounded better.
I think it was actually Professor Plump.
Whatever. Professor Plump, maybe.
Pastel Plump over here.
Oh my god. Alien robot birds let the dogs out. I like that. Pigeon. Hey, listen, man. Pigeons are fucking fake, dude.
They are.
Pigeons ain't even real, dude. They're robots. They're drones, man.
They recharge their batteries by sitting on the
power lines, dude.
Wires.
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
Then how did Deepa's pigeons didn't die from just being in a cage all the time?
What?
Huh?
What? What did you say?
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon though?
Dude,
I've never seen a baby pigeon.
Oh shit, neither have I. Let me think about this.
Yeah, think about it.
What does a baby pigeon look like?
I don't know.
If you have to ask what it looks like, then you've never
Someone
seen
Google baby pigeon and tell us what's going on.
I had to climb up on someone's roof.
You know what? Because I don't think I've ever seen a fucking baby pigeon before either.
Oh,
and someone made a pigeon made a fucking bird's nest in the gutter, and I didn't see it, and I was climbing up, the fucking pigeon came right at my fucking face.
Did you see
trying to fly
Did
off.
you see the baby pigeon?
He was like, get out of
Did you see the baby pigeon?
It doesn't even look like a pigeon.
You're a fucking liar.
No, I'm being serious.
You didn't see you never climbed. First of all, your story falls apart here because you said you were on a ladder. Lie.
Better be a blue tip ladder.
Fuck you. That's the kind of ladders I use, you fucking little bastard. I use blue feet ladders too, you fucking twat waffle. Me and Jacob can't use yellow tip ladders, man. We're not. That's above our weight requirements. You know what I mean? We got to get the 250 plus.
I got the motherfucking orange ladder that supports like fucking 500 pounds.
So like that 700-pound step ladder that you carry around. That's like. Why does this thing weigh so much? Because
Right.
It's supporting your.
I don't use step ladders, faggot.
Well, First
hard
of all,
F too on that one.
First of all, that was a hard F. I don't really like hard Fs. I got to be honest with you. I found that slightly offensive. So,
well, I did it.
Okay.
I mean,
well, TJ, I apologize to you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Fuck that guy.
Again,
Fuck that guy in particular. Well, I wish.
I thought those were just made for
watch the
electricians.
F word.
I didn't know.
Yeah, fuck that guy that's gonna sit on a Sprite can
Fuck
later
is fine,
when he
but
gets off the camera.
the hard F. Oh,
A what? A Sprat can later?
I said it's Sprite.
Sprat.
Oh, Sprite. All right. Sprat.
Sprat.
Hey man, I technically live in Lower Alabama, so.
Yeah, I guess you kind of do, don't you? Yeah. I mean, I could see.
Everybody else says it, so I might as well too. So fuck it.
How far are you from Alabama?
I don't know how many miles, but it normally about an hour and a half.
You're about 2 cousins away from being there. I like it.
Woohoo!
My sister,
Which
Dad.
one of you lactating kraut sissies fucked my
Well, it's
cousin?
like, what's the number one line said during sex in Alabama?
What?
Get off me, Pa, you're crushing the smokes.
That is the smoothest pole I've ever felt from In-N-Out.
All right, so no one's ever seen a baby pigeon, so they're not.
They're fucking real, dude.
I have seen a baby
Jacob has
pigeon.
seen a baby pigeon.
No.
Not
You saw
when
a
he's
regular
not when he
pigeon.
fucking looks at his dick in the mirror. We're talking about. We're talking.
Does it make that noise too?
Yeah, it does.
Talks to me.
It talks to him.
Only on a good day though.
Man,
So did you
why
get
is
the
there?
pigeon nest out,
I feel
Jacob?
like
Get it
there's.
cleared out?
Why do I feel sexual tension between Jacob and Andrew? Why is there? There's like a
He's
lot
digging
of
the
sexual
mullet, that's the
tension there,
problem.
dude.
It's a little romance.
Yeah.
My grandpapa.
Romancing the plums.
Jacob, just so you know, Andrew came on. This is actually his interview to be the fourth on the
Yeah,
third.
this is the one.
That's fine.
Yeah, Jacob, that's fine. That's fine.
Nobody shares like me.
Yeah, nobody shares like.
Oh, I already do one podcast. That's too many. I
Yeah.
can't do another.
So everyone that's watching knows where can they listen to Andrew Byers on a podcast at?
So you can listen to We Are America's Hometown podcast. You can find us on Stitcher, Spreaker,
Grinder.
Spotify, probably Grinder. Someone may have stolen my face on there once or twice. Pretty much for anywhere you can listen to a podcast. We're actually on YouTube. It's just audio though. There's
Farmhouse.com.
Yeah. HugePenises.com.
They're also there. They upload
Well,
their
he
daily.
fits right in. With no warm up on this guy.
Oh, I don't need any lube. Just fucking.
Penisinuranus.com.
Anyone else notice that Andrew Byers does not drink out of the corner of his mouth like Seth Byers? Does anyone notice that?
It's not hereditary.
It's not
It
Issue.
was by choice.
I thought maybe it's just something fucking, all you dudes up there do, but apparently not.
No,
It's
just Seth Byers.
It's because whenever he was sucking his boyfriend's dick, he accidentally bit it and he punched him in the mouth.
Listen,
now
if
it's
I
all-
was going to suck a dick, it's straight on, Jacob. I need to see people. I'm not
And
going to
there's-
from the side.
And there's got to be eye contact too. I'm not-
Oh.
What kind of blowjobs are you getting, Jacob? Come on.
What kind of blowjobs are you giving?
Dude.
Sounds like a pretty good one, if you ask me.
Listen, man, this is supposed to be a window cleaning podcast, guys. You guys are ruining it.
I mean, my dad told me to never half-ass anything.
You guys
so
are
I'm not
ruining
gonna
this.
do a bad
Hey, look
job.
at this cool shirt I got from windowcleaner.com, everyone. You should go buy one. And a Squeegee Life
Speak-
t-shirt.
Yeah, speaking of shirts, but check out the new Squeegee Life t-shirt on the website.
Yeah, there's a
Buy
new,
one
yeah,
or two.
right there, man. If you're on Patreon,
I did.
hold off, because you guys are gonna all get a discount code.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
what
bought
just
one or
happened?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
You should too.
Well, everyone on is about to get a coupon, a fucking code, secret squirrel
A
code for
coupon?
t-shirts
Get one of them. Maybe get one of them coupons.
in honor of the new Squeegee Life logo.
Can you make the coupon code whatever you want it to be, like Jacob sucks?
Yeah. Mine's huge nutsack, so.
Yeah.
It should be Mr. Fun.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm dreading becoming
Mine's
like
gonna
70,
be
80
no
years
neck
old.
or
70 or 80 years old, I'm going to have to fucking, like, I'm going to have to get a wheelbarrow or something because my nuts are going to be a complete fucking disaster.
I remember
My
as
balls,
a child,
I'm going to be fucking, they're going to be smacking my knees. I'm fucked, dude.
My dad like went to my grandpa's house and he said he wanted a handicap toilet. And my dad changed the put in a handicap toilet, and I hear him talking, and he's like, "Why did you want a handicap toilet?" Because my nuts keep hitting the water.
I'm telling you, dude. We have the house that I live in. I bought for my grandparents. The toilet that's in there is one of those high elongated toilets.
Yeah.
And what you really need is a shit stool to get your knees up in there. They say you're supposed to be shitting squatting.
The squatty potty.
Squatty potty, yeah.
Yeah, I got a squatty potty in my house. It's great, dude. Honestly, your knees up in the air, dude, you take a great shit. Great.
You look like a great one.
Dude, there's nothing better than shitting in the showers and stomping it down the drain.
Mine's so watery, I don't even have to worry about stomping.
Oh, man, dude.
Oh, man. Water.
It's like,
Some-
Andrew, what did
some-
you have for dinner last
some
night?
hot-
Oh, Taco Bell. Well, what did you order? Diarrhea.
Yeah. Andrew had tacos and Mike and Ike's for dinner. So. It's going down.
And a bag of smart food to wash it down.
Some hot beef injections. You gotta quit letting them fucking inject you, man. Fucking get lubed up in there, bro.
Dude, I can tell he's been
Sliding
drinking
the colon.
work.
So,
I come back to the shop in the morning and it just smells like horrendous. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And I see my big fat employee come out sweating. I'm like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Dude. He's like, oh yeah, no, I had to splatter the toilet. I'm like, dude, it's a full shop smell. The whole place.
dudes,
Like a backscatter.
what did you guys? How was business while you guys were away? Was it good, bad, and different? How are you guys feeling about stuff?
It's been pretty good here. I mean, typical July, like, rescheduling because people are doing a million different things, but it's been nice. It's not as hectic as the spring has been, so I'll take it.
Man, so do you guys fucking since nobody was really jumping on that question, you guys been paying attention to this James Webb telescope and the shit that they're seeing?
Oh yeah, look at those.
How
those
fucking
are
crazy is
amazing
that shit, dude,
pictures.
man?
What is it?
It's a fucking telescope. What is it? It's a telescope, you fucking goof.
Yeah.
Turn Leonard Skinner down for 2 seconds. Stop fucking changing the tires up on lifting truck.
I asked her.
I'm making a sand rail. I ain't got time for
You can literally
sand.
see like galaxy upon galaxy upon galaxy.
We're out on our
Yeah.
bikes in the mud.
I don't give a shit about a telescope. Put on Mr. Saturday Night Special.
Yeah. It's Mark. Essentially, what it is it's like the Hubble telescope on steroids is what it is.
Okay.
And what they've been doing is they've been taking a lot of pictures and releasing them on the internet. You have not seen any of those being shared around. They're fucking like crazy, dude. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if maybe possibly we're the size of atoms. Like, we're all made out of atoms, and what we feel like is an infinite is actually infinitely small.
We're essentially a
Infidel.
grain of sand upon a beach.
Yeah,
We
you know
are.
what I mean? If you think about time and space, and I mean, the only thing that makes sense, and I know it's going to peel everybody's fucking wig back, the only thing that makes sense is all, like, parallel universes. That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, different dimensions. That's the only thing that makes
Yeah,
sense.
kind of like stack like this, and just you can only see this plane, and there's just ones.
Yeah.
Well, it was weird. Like they said with that telescope, they saw so far out that they figured out that time wasn't linear, and it's like a circle because you can like see the beginning of our universe happen through the telescope. So it's basically like you can look far enough in either direction, and you can see the beginning or what was the beginning of time. So it's like
What?
You can essentially look into the past.
you can almost look into
Like you
the
can
past.
look to the past.
Yeah, you can almost
Time,
see the past.
present, past, present, future
past
are
and
all
present are
on the
happening
same
at
place.
all of it's happening at the same
Mark's
time.
like, how? Hey, Mark's about to break in. He
That
goes, well,
sounds like
how
some
exactly
Jehovah's
does a positive
Witness
traction
shit.
rear end work?
What's the name of the telescope?
There's too much
again?
science for that to be Jehovah's Witness shit.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, let's
Jehovah's
not
Witness
shit.
shit
Listen,
is the fact
man.
that the Euphrates is draining at a ridiculous rate. Revelations like 9:15 is.
Let's stop being so
let's
literal
not.
here, okay?
You're the one that fucking brought it up. We just fucking got Ron Bill to send us an email, say he was sorry for being mean to us, and then you fucking do that shit again.
Yeah.
Stop
Gee,
bringing it the
what
fuck
the
up.
hell?
The
No,
Euphrates
that
is
has
drying.
nothing
The
to do with
demons
me.
are gonna
He
get
doesn't
out.
like
Shut
that
the
fucking
fuck up,
goddamn
you
penguin
fucking.
looking ass.
What? This motherfucker, man. I don't know what you say
Like
sometimes.
so, like Danny DeVito penguin or Colin
Yes.
Farrell penguin.
No, Colin Farrell can fucking get fucked in the butt by Mark.
How did I get dragged into this Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell would make sense if you're getting fucked up the butt.
God damn it, Jacob.
Sorry, I derailed this again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You're fired.
Demonetized. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that
we
was way
were on
before
our
I was
way
here.
somewhere, and I don't know what. Now I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. Now.
We're talking about the telescopes.
Oh, hey, there you go. Oh, it being about like it could look so far. It's looking back.
Yeah, it's like you can look into the future, past, present.
Way to bring it back, buddy.
That's fucking dope, man. I never really thought about shit like that before. That's crazy. Try to wrap your head around that. We can look so far out, you can see the end of this. What? Huh?
Yeah.
What?
It's nuts. Like they think that the present, the past, and the future are all happening, and you can only see certain planes, but they're all happening in the same timeline at the same time. Which is
You
like
know, you
Fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy.
That works. I don't get
That's
that.
And this
crazy.
is definitely blowing Jacob's mind because he's like, I can barely see the end of my penis.
Kid comes on and just shows chaos.
Yeah, he just chose it. It's like
It's
right out-
enjoyable. Thank you.
Hey, at least
This is
he
what I
can
would
see.
love to do on my podcast, but it's regulated. I can't like say everything I want to say. But
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
oh,
don't think that
that's
would
like
fly.
So you just decided to come on someone else's podcast and just be a total fucking cut rag. That's okay.
well, I heard you were the weak link, so I was like,
Oh man, dude.
I'm just.
Man, dude.
I am the weakest
Why,
link.
I don't understand why
Goodbye.
why did you fucking come on here and fucking start.
Oh, he just left. He just.
Oh, did he just leave? Come on, Jacobs. And we got
I was
this
just
fucking-
joking. I was just.
I'm leaving now.
Oh, there he is.
Aw.
All right. He's back.
Aw.
Scare I've ever seen.
Jacob.
Here, he's
Jacob.
back. Oh, baby, you.
I chose chaos. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Nothing.
fuck.
We're
Yeah,
doing this.
you,
Good,
you
please.
left.
This is,
You
this
left.
is fun.
You
I
seem
enjoy
mad.
this.
You seem mad you left.
I was very upset. I was
Mad,
like,
bro.
please leave.
Why you so mad, bro? That's why I think the only logical explanation for aliens and all the shit they see in the sky is one of two things. Either those motherfuckers are living underneath the
You're
ocean,
tapping into our
because
podcast.
90% of our oceans are fucking unexplored still, right? I think they're
Yeah, a
either
good bit
from.
of it.
I think they're
You know how
from
many
either.
portals there are
Yeah,
underneath the oceans?
I think they're either fucking living underneath the ocean or they're extra dimensional. You know what I mean? From another dimension, and they can fucking know how to fucking break through the dimension. You know what I mean? Like,
Goddamn bizarre
maybe they don't
world
travel
shit.
fucking. Maybe they haven't. Maybe they don't travel. They travel in a different direction than we do. You know what I mean?
Like in a fourth.
I know what you mean.
Able to like go up and. That would be weird. If you could just kind of. Have you seen like Tom DeLonge's weird fucking shit?
Fucking
Oh my god!
wearing tinfoil hats and shit.
He's trying to superimpose Jacob's on the galaxy.
It's a cool one. It looks like he has a huge wiener, though. Jacob, at least you have a big wiener in this one. Yeah.
Strong like bull.
I wish I could work my shit flawlessly,
Andrew's
like
gotta go take a
airdrop
shit.
shit to my computer, like, and put it right up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like shot it on here.
But I can't do it because I have my Wi-Fi off, and I don't like to run the podcast on Wi-Fi. It fucking sucks. So
That's pretty much what we're talking about.
you know, and I'm not hooking my phone up to my computer. I don't like doing that. Feels like it.
Computer?
Yeah,
TJ,
'cause it's-
your microphone has a buzz.
Whose
Do
does?
you anyone else hear it?
Mine.
Yes, I've heard that.
Mine.
Yeah. When you talk, TJ, I got a drone in the background. Maybe turn something down.
No, it's probably
the
my,
aliens
it's
coming
probably my fan, dude.
If
Oh,
they
yeah,
do
could
a
be.
cavity search live on this fucking podcast, I will watch.
There's a fan going, which is I'm normally never on. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's-
I don't know.
Probably
Sorry.
because it's 100 degrees out right now.
Yeah.
So hot. I think we just hit a record today for this day in August, like ever. It was like 96 or 97 today. It was freaking hot.
I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? I'm
It's
done.
hot.
You know, I don't want winter to come because winter sucks. But you know, I'm done with it. You know, I'm cool with summer right now.
It's the same time every year where I wish summer's over, and then it's like late October, and I'm like, fuck, I wish it was summer.
Yeah.
God, I'm never happy. Yeah,
Only
it's
thing
just,
good about late October is baseball. That's it.
Yeah,
So you're not in the
baseball-
playoffs.
Cleveland Indians.
No, any kind of fucking I don't care.
playoff
I don't
baseball's
care.
the best.
Just playoff
Yeah,
baseball.
I'm not too much tied. I mean, I'm you know, of course, a Cleveland fan, but the Indians are one of those teams like they always have the talent, but they fucking trade it away. You know what I mean?
It's the Guardians.
I don't give a fuck what it is. I just said what I said, didn't I?
How woke is your city that they changed the name to the fucking Guardians?
Fuck.
Wait,
yeah,
they're not
dude.
the Indians anymore?
No, they're the Guardians now.
What the fuck?
You got, hey, listen, I'll take a picture of it and fucking send it to you, Andrew. I got Keep the Chief, a big fucking Indian head on the back of
They're
my
the
fucking
Guardians
window.
of last place in the division.
I bought T-shirts. I fucking donated all kinds of money. I fucking petition all kinds of shit.
All
Every
that
time
shit's fucking ridiculous.
every time, man, and they still changed it, man. It's like wow.
Like whenever
dude.
they changed fucking the Washington Redskins, I seen this fucking interview. They interviewed an actual Native American, and he was like, "Who the fuck cares?"
Well, this
Let
is the
them stay
thing.
the
This is the
Redskins.
thing.
You know what they care more about is the fact that like we stole your land. Like I'm sure they're more upset about that than the fact that
Right. Well, the way we treated the Indians was probably wasn't fucking the best thing in the world. We probably didn't treat them properly, and that there's no they made promise after promise to the Native Americans and just kept breaking them over and over and over again. So, you know, there's that. But like the Washington Redskins logo, that was an actual person. That was an actual dude. Like they modeled that design off of an actual chief, like an actual dude. They actually, I mean, so I seen it on TikTok, like a whole fucking story about this dude that was the logo. So it was an actual fucking guy, and it was a big honor for him. And now it's turned into like, you know, like look, just think about it. They took like Aunt Jemima's gone, the Cream of Wheat dude, the Land O'Lakes lady, and now all we got is the Quaker Oats guy. Like they're like the Nazi plan is fucking falling right into
What about-
fucking
what
place
about-
here, dude. You know what I mean? It's like you got rid of all
based off
of
an
the.
actual person.
Well, it's all fucking it's all like doing the opposite of what they should be happening. Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. There's no diversity. It's like there can't be any diversity in the mainstream of products, sports, anywhere because it's going to offend somebody. And now there's
Florida State
now
still
everyone
the Seminoles. What the fuck?
everything is more fucking separate than it ever has been. Well, it has been since the 60s. It's fucking terrible,
Yeah,
right?
we're
It's
definitely in that cycle right now.
yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, you know?
I saw that meme of Land O'Lakes. They're like, oh, just like old Americans, they kept the land and got rid of the Indian.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Crazy, man.
it's stupid. It's pandering for no reason other than to pander.
Right.
You do
What
still
about-
have Mrs. Butterworth though.
Yeah, I was wondering about, is Mrs.
She's
Butterworth
sexy.
still around?
What's that?
Mrs. Butterworth, is she still hanging around?
She's got plenty of butter worth a lot.
I'd do that, bitch.
Mrs. Butterworth got all that cake, son.
That
Stay
syrup
woke,
all over
Front
me.
cakes, back cakes. She double stacked cakes, Mrs. Butterworth. She caked up.
Or syrup all
Caked
over.
up. Mrs. Butterworth's caked up, son. That double cake.
Oh my.
I said cake. I said cake. Jacob's fucking stomach's grumbling.
Ooh.
Who said cake?
Nom 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 nom.
I like
DoorDashing
cake,
right
dude.
now.
Like, why does it, like, is it just me, or, like, maybe it's just I'm older now or something, and or something like that, but it's, like those delights don't taste the same anymore. It's not, like, everything tastes fucking fake.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because you enjoyed it so much as a child when
Maybe
you got
that's what it
something
was.
like that.
Maybe cake
or
always
has
seemed to be
cake-
better when I was younger, you know what I mean? Cake's
Right,
now like,
yeah.
it's cake.
Yeah, it's
but
like
I never really liked cake or pie. Like, never really did.
Oh, just more like logs and sausage and shit like that. Makes sense. No cake,
Dude,
no pie.
smash burgers, sausage, big old, hot dogs, all that.
Dude, I love hey, listen,
Even
I
though
love me
life-
hot dog, and I
just want-
fucking I eat the glizzy like you're supposed to eat a glizzy too. I don't cut it up or nothing like right down, put it right in my throat. I like chili
Right
covered
down the
glizzies.
pipe, huh?
Right in the pipe, right down the pipe, right up the pipe, whatever you want to say. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. Fucking chubba
Dude,
lubba
glizzy
lubba.
season is the best season there is. Hot dog season, the best.
Larry Crook, what's up, Larry? Larry's coming on the podcast.
Nice.
Later, Ron.
I don't know if Larry realizes this or not, but we don't do the podcast on Wednesday night no more, Larry.
He's here now, so he should know.
Yes, Mr. Crook.
So if you want to come on the podcast, it's gonna have to be not
On a
that
Thursday.
Wednesday. It's gonna have to be on a Thursday, bro. Just so you know, we switch nights. I don't know if you realize this or not yet, Larry, but we're on Thursday nights now. This is not Wednesday. We're doing Thursday nights from here on out until we decide that it's not cool. But I already feel like it's cooler already. You know what I mean? Except for Jacob.
Yeah, you just got to get through Friday for the most part.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Just
like,
gotta remember too, though. A lot of Jehovah's Witnesses have like meetings on Thursday nights, so that might be an interference.
Yeah, I don't think we have too many fans out
No,
there.
dude, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you,
I
dude.
was just
I mean, I know what you're trying to do, and I see what you did there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're being a
Yeah.
cunt, and you choose chaos, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I-
all you need is a case of
They're
happy dad
hitting
to
up the
fucking,
hall on
you're
fucking
right in
Thursday
there.
nights, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Andrew, most of those guys left within the first 30 podcasts.
Were they
And
offended?
longer.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I
see
got
that.
emails from dudes. It was real fucking bad. Because Seth, like, Seth. Yeah, it was bad, dude.
I went in a little bit a few times.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. I'm just like, bro.
He did really? Is that?
Yeah,
is that
Seth
Jehovah's
did
Witnesses?
that.
I don't buy that.
Yeah, Seth.
With a
did
Hebrew
that.
name like that, he went in on Jehovah's.
That's like 6 months. I've eased up. I don't say anything. Be said has been said, so there's
Well,
no point.
Thursday night football might intervene, but usually those games aren't very good anyways. I mean, I don't,
Yeah, Thursday night football is usually like the Cleveland Browns versus some other shitbag team.
The New York Giants.
Hey, listen, I'm not even gonna bite. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Y'all ain't really shit right now, so I'm not trying to hear that.
Oh yeah, the Patriots suck.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Hey, listen, I will say this: I'm a realistic Browns fan. I've been a Browns fan since I was fucking like 6 years old. So my heart has been stomped and destroyed. I have no soul. So if you're trying to get at me like it's not going to work, you know what I mean? You got to figure out, you got to talk about something else because I have no soul when it comes to that team. I'm like, all right, dude, you're right. Yeah, you're right, dude.
No, man, it's like growing up like a Jets fan or something like that. Like at some point, you're just like, man, I'm just enjoying this. Like, I mean, Deshaun getting only 6 games is big for you guys.
No, I mean
that's
it's
going to be appealed.
It's already appealed. They've already appealed that. Roger Goodell appealed that, and he's got some prosecutor gonna go back over it and probably give him a fucking year or some shit like that. But I think the NFLPA is gonna end up fucking suing the shit out of the NFL, to be quite honest with you, and I think it's gonna lead to a fucking lockout is what's gonna end up happening in the next CBA because
Also, let's not underestimate Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, and
Boy Scouts.
also we got. Listen, this is the thing. Everyone wants
Amari
to make
Cooper.
everyone wants to make this team out like it's winnings and losings and how well it's going to do on Deshaun Watson and his suspension. But like there's some dudes. We got a really good backfield. Our third string guy could start for some teams. Like no bullshit. Dearness Johnson's a fucking savage. But anyways, we got three beasts. We got a three-headed running attack beast mode fucking running backs, a really good offensive line, some good receivers, and we got a hell of a defense, man. We got Jadeveon Clowney and fucking Myles Garrett. I mean, we're gonna be nasty, man. Like,
let's not forget Baker Mayfield.
No, he went to.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's in Carolina.
He's in Carolina now.
That sucks. I'm not gonna sleep.
They got two washed up quarterbacks now.
I don't know if Mayfield is washed up. I think Mayfield needed this to happen because I think he's got something, but I think he was kind of cocky, man, and like local media, you guys probably didn't get him as much of it as we got in the local media, but he was kind of a cunt, you know what I mean, and like super immature, dude. But he's like when he was healthy, he was doing well, but everyone, like every Browns fan, wants to hang all that, like he took us to the playoffs. No, motherfucker, Ben Roethlisberger took us to the fucking playoffs. The dude threw 5 interceptions, my guy. The defense won that fucking game. Baker Mayfield went out there, threw the ball a couple times, and fucking handed it off something. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, the problem
because they did play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game like a couple years ago, right?
Yeah. I mean, and we could have won that game. That was a helmet to helmet in the end zone there. I don't care what nobody says. That was helmet to helmet. That hit on fucking Hollywood Higgins was nasty. That was helmet to helmet. He speared that fucking dude helmet to helmet on the goal line. That should have been fucking first down at the 1, and it wasn't. But it is what it is.
Yeah, you play heads up football. Damn it.
Now I don't know about that, but the guy got fucking.
I mean, I think Baker got screwed too. Just like, didn't he have 3 offensive coordinators in his time here?
He did have 3 offensive coordinators, but he could have just sat out.
Yeah.
He could have, when he got hurt, he could have just got his fucking shoulder fixed and sat the fuck down. He's the one that decided, I'm going to fucking go out here and stink the fucking joint up. You can't go to the playoffs one year and then turn into the turnover machine the next year. I mean, you got a really good possession receiver in Jarvis Landry, which, he was hurt a little bit. And you've got Odell Beckham Jr. You're overthrowing Odell like left and right. This motherfucker throwing a ball over his head like 16 feet in the air. What the fuck you doing? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean,
Odell needs
he
to
was
run
hurt.
faster,
He was hurt. He should have sat the fuck down. When he went down and got injured, if he would have just gotten that taken care of, he would have been able to come back and finish out the season doing good. Because it was in his non-throwing shoulder. So, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, you're a fucking idiot.
just sit out a couple.
Just sit out a couple games. But he just kept going, man. And he fucked himself.
I think you guys are going to be surprised this year. I think, even starting with Jacoby's a pretty good game manager.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to throw you out of the game.
Right.
He may not,
light it up. He's not going to light it up, but he'll be able to manage the game.
Yeah, he'll be like 15 for 20 and like 200 yards and maybe like 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Right.
He's not bad.
But he's going to have a hell of an offensive line and a fucking good running game to lean on. That's
All
for
he's going to
fucking
do is
sure.
blitz.
You got Chubb and Hunt. That's pretty good. And Darnest
Dearness Johnson.
Ernst.
We got what old boy that kicked the girl. How many games did he get?
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
He fits right in with Deshaun Watson.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You guys just need to
Hey,
get
we got
Ray
all
Rice
team.
on
Hey,
that
we got
team
our
and then
defense.
maybe,
Hey, our backfield is all conference domestic violence all stars, man. Domestic violence all stars in our backfield.
Yay.
Instead of all Americans, we got all fucking contact with females. Did you see when she handed down that fucking ruling? She's like 6 games and you got to get all your fucking massages from the Brown staff. You know what I mean? It's like,
I saw that.
come on, dude. Listen, I could be wrong, but didn't they both agree, the NFL and the NFLPA or Deshaun Watson's team, didn't they all agree that they were going to have a third-party arbitrator decide his fate?
Yeah.
She decides their fate, and then they're like, we're going to appeal it now because we feel like it should be.
That's all they do, though.
And I keep
Did Roethlisberger get 6 games for like trapping a woman in a bathroom? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no precedence for this because
Calvin Ridley got 17 games for betting on sports, so Deshaun Watson should get more games.
No.
More than 17.
I don't agree with that. This is why, because he was not criminally charged with nothing.
Because he paid the money.
No, dude. They went to 2 different grand juries. They decided to file no fucking, like, there was no evidence for any criminal charges, man.
He was forcing hand jobs. Definitely was that. Not gonna deny it.
Listen,
Definitely do.
I don't know if he was forcing them. I think he might have been fucking a little loose with his dick. You know what I mean? Like he might have been swinging that fucking rope around a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm not saying that he wasn't.
Should Calvin Ridley get more suspension games for that?
Because you bet, Andrew, you bet on your own sports like Pete Rose.
It's like Pete Rose. Listen, motherfucker, and that's exactly it right there. Everybody wants to bring that dude gambling up. Fuck you. Pete Rose ain't in the fucking Hall of Fame. Suck my fucking dick. If he was a black guy, there'd be all kinds of fucking, oh my God about it. But nah, it's Pete fucking Rose, the best hitter ever in the history of the fucking game, and he's not in the Hall of Fame. Shut up, Andrew, you fucking cunt.
No, but so you're saying he should get suspended more games than the guy that forced women to talk about
No, he didn't force nobody. If it was forced, he would have been charged, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
He gave them money to not charge.
No, he gave them money to shut the fuck up about it. He gave them money to stop talking about it.
Because he paid me off.
I'm still wondering how you force a woman to talk on your cock.
Listen, dude.
A large black penis? I'm not going to say no.
Listen, dude. All the evidence, the 5 cases that the NFL brought to them were the 5, probably the worst fucking cases. They felt they had the best case against him. And this bitch is like, he didn't do nothing criminally wrong. He just a fucking pervert.
He's just a creep.
Yeah, he's just a fucking creep.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's guys in the NFL who beat the shit out of
people,
dude. Shoot people, and
murder people. Ray Lewis played the fucking Super Bowl. He murdered somebody. The dude's in the Hall of Fame. What the fuck are we talking about?
We can't talk about
Ray Rice. Ray Rice knocked a bitch completely the fuck out in an elevator, and he didn't fucking like he was 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
No, that appeal will be
handled
before the season starts.
I don't
think it's going to go well for him, though. I think it's going to be at least 8 games now.
Yeah, I think so, too. But, I mean, all this for 2 more games, it's kind of fucking weak sauce. You know what I mean?
No, they just want to have that appearance that they actually give a fuck.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. It seems like that's almost like a fucking technicality. Like, you had someone, you agreed to something, you got all these other fucking guys that did the same exact fucking thing, like Jerry Jones or fucking Robert Kraft getting fucking hand jobs, and because they're old white rich dudes, they get in no fucking trouble. What do you mean? So according to the CBA, the owners and the players should all be treated the same and fucking protect the shield. But, they don't get no punishment for what they do. They do the same things. Dirty ass old white dudes fucking banging strippers and
billions of dollars.
Exactly, though. But that ain't fucking fair, dude. That ain't fair.
Life ain't fair. It's capitalism.
No, but, Robert Kraft actually got caught, almost in the act of getting a fucking hand job. They raided him, his little chubby ass fell off the stool and ran out. You know what I mean? It's
and
that
nothing,
guy.
man.
Are you really gonna give someone a suspension or arrest them for getting a tug job? I feel like that.
Well, you're fucking listen. What are you saying? What are you saying? So it's cool if the old white dude gets a tug job,
one of them to give you a
but the black dude is not allowed. Is it because is it because he's a black guy and he probably has a bigger dick than you and that emasculates you, so you feel terrible and you're like, no.
Look at Jacob. Jacob, excuse me, but Jacob's already online signing up for Pop Warner as we speak.
Jesus Christ. I like that.
I don't know if that. No, they'll probably still uphold that, Jason. It'll probably still. I don't. Yeah, I don't think he'll play.
That appeal will happen too, anyways. It will be done before the beginning of the season. Yeah. They'll have an answer at least before.
Yeah.
I'm drafting him in fantasy football. I don't care.
I'm taking Jameis Winston this year. He's going to have a friggin' great
I think
year
so too. I think Jameis Winston. I think he's going to do well.
He's going to get.
I think he's throwing 35. He's going to be a Pro Bowler this year. You watch. He'll be a Pro Bowler.
If you go back and watch some of the games he's played in, man, he's got some fucking Tom Brady numbers. I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, people
like,
talk a lot of
like
shit.
no shit.
25. He's 25 years old. He has
Look
a
at his
better pick ratio
stats starting
and
his
did-
first 4 or 5 years in the NFL, and look at Tom Brady's. They're fucking almost identical. I think Jameis Winston's are even better.
Actually, no. Winston's numbers are better than Peyton Manning's numbers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Who does he play for
Yeah,
now?
he's
The Saints.
122 and
Saints
88.
were pretty
Oh,
good.
so the Bucks traded him, or did his
Yeah, I traded him a while
contract?
ago.
Yeah, when they got Tom Brady.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
they were like, "Fuck this
once you
guy,
get
we
to
got
Brady,
Tom
I
Brady."
mean, I wish Tom Brady, the Dolphins would have pulled that shit off so Tom Brady could be the starting quarterback, the coach, and an owner at the same time. You know how fucking dope that would be? Dude, everybody hates Tom Brady, but man,
Dude,
you
that's
can't,
like
you can't knock the
1960
guy.
shit, though.
Yeah, but the
Manage
dude
the
is,
team and your coach.
yeah, the dude is, he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT, dude.
That's Jordan. No, that's
the
Jordan
Michael
shit.
Jordan of basketball. That's the Michael Jordan of
Oh,
football
that's
right
not
there.
even Michael Jordan shit. Like that was like, it's not Bill Russell, but there was a guy in the '60s who like managed the team,
Oh yeah.
played for the team, and like
Yeah,
it
wasn't
was
it Russell?
baseball.
Russell was a
it's
player
like
coach.
Dodgers or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think he was a player coach. I mean,
Tommy Heinsohn
Jordan-
was a player coach.
Jordan at 40 years old was going to win the scoring title, and he blew out his knee. He was going to win it at 40 years old. Yeah.
I don't
mean,
like
Brady
I don't
being
like
on-
talking about basketball because I mean I like to watch. I watch all the basketball on YouTube I could possibly watch. I'm really weird like that, but I can't do the Jordan LeBron thing no more. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, it's fucking
I
ridiculous.
can't do it.
It's
I'm
old.
tired. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Well, yeah, because it's obvious. It's clearly Larry Bird. So
Larry Bird's like top 5. Larry Bird's in my top 5.
Yeah, if you're
Should
putting
be.
the team
Gotta be.
together, you can start her on it for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark? Who's your favorite basketball player?
He has no
The
idea.
hell
I like the tall black guy. You know,
Well,
the
according
one-
to Andrew, he has to have a big hose in order for me to pay attention.
I think you're safe in picking any of them.
Brady is the GOAT of football, period, no matter what era it is in. There's absolute truth.
let's end that discussion.
There's absolute truths in the NFL, and in the NFL it goes Tom Brady and fucking then whoever the fuck else you want to put in there afterwards, because Tom Brady's the best. I mean, dude, he's won like a gajillion Super Bowls, dude. Like,
7 Super Bowls.
dude, I mean, he's just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. The dude is like, how old is he? He's like almost 50. And
43, 44, something like that.
dude is old as
That's
fuck.
nuts.
He's still out there.
He's fucking TJ's age.
Yeah, he's my age for sure. Yeah, like 43, 44
Yeah.
years old. I mean, the dude, and he's out there fucking slinging it, winning Super Bowls.
I mean, he looks in better shape now than he did.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking nuts.
Like, you can't, there's just no.
I hate that he left.
And the
but,
greatest
like,
running back to ever play the game was Barry Sanders. Those are two things those are just absolutes, and they're just
Fucking
absolutes.
OJ Simpson. What are you talking
You're
about?
fucking crazy, dude.
Barry
if
Sanders
Barry
is
played
way
3
better.
more seasons, he would have broke every record ever.
Yeah.
Like, he just quit because he was done at 30.
No, he didn't quit. No. He gave an interview and he said he quit. He didn't want to break his dad's heroes records. Jim
Oh, is
Brown.
that why he quit?
He gave an interview and Jim Brown was his dad's hero. You know what I mean? That was his fucking and he always compared Barry to Jim. And Barry's like, I got close and that was, he goes, and I was done. He goes, the team was this and I didn't want to beat my dad's hero. So he just retired. Barry Sanders.
Someone on this thing just say Nick Van Exel's like one of the best ones.
Nick Van Exel and Muggsy Bogues, maybe if they played fucking basketball with Mark.
Yeah, this is a bunch of midgets.
Nick
Like,
Van
They're all
Exel,
fucking midget basketball.
I mean, if you go put
Like
anybody
the-
up there,
as a-
if you go put one white guy in your top 5, it's got to be. There's 2 choices. There's either fucking Larry Bird or the logo. I mean, who else you gonna put up there? You know what I mean? Or I mean, you could probably put White Chocolate up there. Jason Williams. He was mad nasty, cuz.
Stockton's better.
You can put
What?
Dirk
John Stockton.
definitely.
Fuck him and
I
those
could name
shorts,
probably
guy.
At least a dozen fucking white dudes.
Dirk at least won, Andrew.
Yeah.
Stockton
Dirk
would have
won
won if
the
he didn't go
championship.
with fucking Jordan every time.
Poor Mark.
Stockton.
Mark's like, I don't know about the sports.
I'm just listening. I'm getting.
Can you come in here and give me some
Stockton plays in
sports
right hand
tips?
past the Home Alone.
Nick Van
When are we
Exel.
gonna talk about some motorsports?
Steve Nash, you guys gotta stop, man. White chocolate.
You guys
was
are gonna
way
get
nasty.
fucking worms.
Jason Williams was the shit. You guys are gonna get worms.
It's clearly Arvydas Sabonis is clearly the best white basketball. Or Detlef Schrempf. It's pretty good too.
Yeah, that.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas is really better than both those
I don't
dudes.
even think he spoke English.
Who?
It's clearly Dino Rogers. Dino Rogers is the best.
You know, old Dino.
Dino Raja fucked us from getting Tim Duncan. That trade was supposed to be for that pick, and Dino Raja failed a physical in the NBA because he was smoking too many cigarettes in the office.
No.
And that's why we have Tim Duncan. That guy sucks.
Wow.
I hate Dino.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
man.
failed
You
the
know,
physical.
I mean, you know, sports is cool. You know what I mean? It's a good distraction from fucking
Regular life.
yeah.
All the best white boys are Argentinian.
What?
Are you even? I mean, I guess.
Jason Williams is an Argentinian. That dude's from West Virginia, dog. So he the best. He the GOAT. He the GOAT white dude. No, Larry Bird. Larry Bird's the GOAT white dude. I think Larry Bird like when that one dude said that fucking Larry Bird got mad at him because they put a white guy on him. He's like, you better put a black dude on me. You better put a black dude on me. Why you giving me the white guy for? He fucking scorch that dude too. Just scorched him. Larry Bird was nasty. He was fucking nasty with it, man. Nasty with it.
The hick from French Lick.
Yeah, the hick from
Good
French
play,
Lick. Yeah, boy.
I remember watching the thing. He got bored on a road trip, so he told everyone he was going to play left-handed, and he had 27 points in 3 quarters. Imagine you just like, yeah, I'm just going to do this.
And then he said he was saving his right hand for whatever team they were playing in the finals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were playing like Portland on the end of a road trip or something like that. They had the
Yeah,
Lakers at
fucking-
home.
But,
I don't know how I
Pete Rose, the
remember.
Pete Rose thing's really super bothers me. You know,
I mean, the guy's like one of the best hitters of all time, man.
He's
He's
the
like
best.
got to be.
Charlie Hustle, he's the best. He's my
I
favorite.
mean, I didn't
He's
get
my
to
favorite
watch him. I always
baseball
thought
player.
lots of play, but-
Pete Rose is my favorite baseball player.
My favorite baseball player is anyone that's got caught doing coke and banging hookers like Daryl Strawberry.
No, I think it's a tie
Or,
between. It's a tie between
Lenny Dykstra.
Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Dykstra's pretty good. Yeah, it's a tie. My favorite ball players are fucking. It's a tie. It's Pete Rose or Nolan Ryan. Those dudes were like when I was watching a lot of baseball. Those were the guys. You know what I mean? Like so. What might be?
I mean, mine's
my dudes might not be your dudes. I'm
It's
a lot
gotta be-
older.
Pedro
I like
Or-
watching Pedro. Yeah.
Ortiz. Like,
Yeah.
as a Boston fan, like
Fuck.
Ortiz won the 2013 World Series literally by himself.
Yeah, it was
By himself.
Sure you do, Tyler.
Randy Johnson was probably my favorite, man. Watching that, like an 11-foot tall person throw 108 miles an hour was like nuts. That I still remember that All-Star game where like nobody wanted to get in the batter's box. They were just like swinging. He threw at John Kruk's head like 100 miles an hour, like 2 feet over his head, and John Kruk just stood at the edge of the box and just swung like this at every pitch, and just like walked back to the
Swung
dugout. Like,
down.
he was just like no interest. He had no interest in against them. Yeah, he was the best. Man.
Nobody was
Randy
better
Johnson
than
was
Nolan Ryan. Not even.
Nolan Ryan's the strikeout king for sure,
Not
dude.
even-
Like, that
not
guy-
even-
When he beat the fuck out of fucking Robbie Ventura, that was probably the best.
Oh, dude, he like knocked him out almost.
Yeah.
Like,
And
he
the
was
funny
like,
and the funny thing about that is the dude was like what? He was like fucking pushing 50 or 50, wasn't he? He was
Oh,
old
he was
as
old as
fuck
shit.
then,
He was
wasn't
like 42.
Oh, right.
he was
43,
old
but,
as
I'm sorry.
fuck, dude. Old as fuck. I want to check out that they have a documentary out on Nolan Ryan right now.
Oh, really? That would be awesome to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nolan
I
Ryan
wanna
was
check
definitely
that
a
out. Man, he
character,
was a
man.
fucking dude. I mean, he was like started out fucking won a World Series and then fucking sucked for a long time and then all of a sudden just like started shitting on motherfuckers, dude, just pooping on everybody.
He was on probably the best pitching staff of like all time, though.
I
too.
used to
that,
have
that team, like Beaver.
I used
Ryan,
to have a Nolan Ryan rookie card, and I cannot
Really?
find it. My mom says that it's in my grandma's attic, which is I live at my grandma's house. She says it's in the attic. She's like, it's in the attic at your grandma's house. I was like, at my house? Yeah. I bet they're in the attic. So she says that they're in the attic. So we'll see. Because once it cools down, I'm gonna fucking empty the entire attic. And no, I just need, there's shit up there like my mom's fucking toys, like my mom's Barbie doll house and fucking all that shit and Barbie dolls are still in the attic. Like there's shit,
toys in the attic.
My mom's shit. So it's like
it's like a fucking Aerosmith album.
Yeah. So I need to get up there, get that shit out of there, fucking go through it, and maybe find my baseball card collection. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I have a stamp collection too, dude. I grew up.
I used to have an awesome Pokemon collection card, but those are all gone now.
TJ, how was Rick's last match? Was it worth it? No, it wasn't worth it.
No, fucking sucked.
No, it was terrible. But when I bought it, I bought Ric Flair's last match for one reason and one reason only: respect for the man. That's it. That's the only reason why. I knew the dude is 70 fucking years old. He cannot wrestle. I mean, what are you guys, crazy? The guy can't fucking wrestle no more. I mean, he looked like shit. He looked like he's about to die out there. And I was like, this old
His son-in-law carried him the whole match.
This old broke ass fucking wrestler that I watched my fucking entire childhood growing up. The illusion of Ric Flair was the Four Horsemen. That was the dude, man. That was my guy, the Nature Boy. So I just bought it because of that. I was like, thanks for everything, Rick.
More money. Spilled
yeah,
liquor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did, and that's the motherfucker's broke now because he's bankrupt because of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's so fucking terrible off that he sold his likeness to sell chicken wings. So.
Who, Ric Flair?
I like chicken wings.
Yeah, he's got it doing a chicken wing thing now. Ric Flair's chicken wings, woo wings, woo. But yeah, that's what I mean. It was cool. I mean, it was cool to see. There was actually some really good matches. I mean, I'll be honest, the undercard was really good. I thought there was some cool shit going on in the undercard. It was like old school fucking wrestling is what it was for me. There wasn't a bunch of pomp and circumstance and flames and fucking goofballs fucking jumping out of the rafters and shit. It was just like walk down the aisle and fucking wrestle. You know what I mean? Made me feel like 1980 again. That's all. I mean, to be quite honest with you, if they went back to the old fucking Smoky Mountain territory type shit where Georgia Championship Wrestling, that fucking like little arena and the fucking little ring and fucking long, that'd be great for me, dude. I'd watch it.
Or like how they do the NWA now, it's in the freaking studio.
Yeah. I mean, that would be fucking cool, man. I'm cool with that. I just like the WWF shit. I don't get that. That's shit it's like a soap opera with kicking and shit. It's like this is really.
Yeah. Well, late '90s kicked that off, and like it was fun for a while, and then it just got repetitive and kind of boring. But like, I think wrestling needed it at that time, but then it dragged on way too long.
Well, it was different for us because we grew up with the wrestling that was fucking. The only time you heard him talk was the few select guys that cut a promo, and then they'd be yelling at the camera in the ring. You know what I mean? That's all you'd ever hear out of the wrestlers. And then Scott Hall and all that shit. The guy that died, the fucking. What's his name? Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon. Yeah, Razor Ramon passed away not too long ago, but that NWO shit, man, that was where everything changed, and that was interesting to watch because you've never seen the motherfuckers act like that before. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like the fourth wall was broken. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you had like Ric Flair, like Booker T, like you just had some characters just like going at it.
It was pretty
Booker
crazy.
T was like my favorite.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Booker T was
when
great.
He yelled that thing at Hulk Hogan and he knew.
Let me tell you something, brother.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that was great, man. Those were good times, dude. Good times, man. I get lost on those wrestling documentaries and shit a lot, all the time, dude. Like the shoot interviews. I love that shit, man. Those old wrestlers talking about the shit that happened behind the scenes and how this dude used to kick the shit out of this guy, and that was fucking cool. They're so fucking, like, they're so entertaining. Because then you get to see, like, people's, like, real opinion about Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair, what they thought of him, like, shit that you wouldn't hear on television or in an interview anywhere, you know what I mean? Just, it's pretty cool, dude. I enjoy it.
Yeah, what's that behind the something?
Beyond the Mat.
Documentary?
Beyond the
Beyond
Mat.
the Mat.
That was pretty good. Though that
I was watching it.
but the shoot interviews like Hannibal TV. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Hannibal TV or not, but Hannibal TV, Hannibal.tv. He does some really good ones. There's a bunch of actual wrestling channels on YouTube. Once you watch one shoot interview, your fucking algorithm is fucked.
Yeah,
for life.
that guy.
Jim Cornette.
just
Cornette is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny as fuck. I like to listen to Jim Cornette occasionally.
So do I.
There's
I'll
like
listen to
fucking
him.
like a 7 hour long rant like 7 hour long deal of him shitting on Vince McMahon. It's fucking hilarious. Dude like goes off or like shoots on Vince McMahon 7 hours straight. But it's a bunch of clips put together, of course. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man.
Well, it's just crazy how those guys live too. Like you'd see like what Ric Flair consumed in a day, and you're like, Jesus Christ, how
dude,
this guy
isn't that
alive?
crazy?
Like 12 Vicodin, 47 beers. You're like in a day, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude.
how are you?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, they destroy themselves.
Yeah.
I mean,
how long can you
how
do
do you
that?
think he could go out to the ring and like strip down to his underwear and like throw himself on the ground a bunch of times?
You're
Just
eventually
not even
gonna
wrestling.
start
And
seeing
be able to get up there and wrestle.
right. You're gonna eventually, Mark. You're gonna eventually start seeing memes and shit of that Ric Flair match. The last one, it was so bad. Like this dude was laying on the canvas. No lie, he just fucking laying on the in the corner, just laying.
Dude, how old is Ric Flair?
He's like 70, dude, and the dude was just like he couldn't even get up. He couldn't get up there. You could hear him screaming like, "Get up, Rick!" You're like, there's dudes standing like outside the ring trying to help him. Woo! He only did like one, dude, maybe two woos. He didn't have the gas to fucking go woo. He was fucking about to die, dude.
Woo.
He was about to die. It was so bad. I felt so bad for him. But dude,
that man shouldn't have been out there
No,
wrestling. Dude, you're a senior citizen.
I know. I didn't understand it when they started talking about it. They were like, "Oh, this is gonna happen," and I'm like, "What? Like you're gonna fuck this dude? Isn't he like 900 years old? This guy? Fuck.
He just can't give up the limelight.
No,
he's got to be.
I don't know.
That's what his problem
That
is.
may be. I think that has a little bit to do with it, but I think it's more the fact that the dude ain't got no fucking money.
Yeah.
That's what I think, Jacob. I think he's broke. Like, he needed this little bit of money to get him through the rest of his life. That's what he needed. And I was happy to give him his $30 fucking dollars. Here's your $30, Rick. Here you go, buddy. Thanks for the memories. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude,
how many
was
times...
born in 1949.
Yeah.
1949.
Imagine, I can only imagine how many times I watched his world championship wrestling fucking promo. The fucking I can't keep these alligators down. I mean I've probably watched that a million times in my life.
Man, I remember whenever he jumped ship to WWF and he took the WCW title, and then he was on TV. They were blocking it out, and they were saying he was the real world's champion.
Yeah, dude, that was the most exciting day of my life. I was like, Ric Flair, and then they fucking didn't do nothing with him. He should have.
They let him win the WWF title once. That was it.
That was it, though. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, in all actuality, he's like the 23 or 24 time world champion or some shit like that. If you get down to brass tacks, but it's 16-time world champion because that's just what they say. You know what I mean? But it's more than that. I mean, he's the man. He's the fucking man, dude. Whatever. He's out there 70 years old, almost had a fucking heart attack. I honestly thought, I was like, this is what I thought, guys. You want my honest opinion? I was like, I'm about to rent this fucking pay-per-view for $30 because this dude's
and
gonna
watch this motherfucker
die in the ring. Yeah. He's gonna fucking...
Dude, they really should have.
That's the only thing that made sense to me. Listen,
rolled his ass out.
yeah, listen, man, that's the only thing that made sense to me. I'm like, this dude wants to die in the fucking wrestling ring. He's like in his 70s wanting to do a wrestling match. And I'm like, this dude wants to die in the ring. And I was like, I'm watching that. Like, this motherfucker...
He wanted the end of his match to be where he got busted open. Just so he could take that freaking blade and cut his forehead one more time.
I don't know, dude. It was... It was sad. It was sad. I was like, man...
73 years old. That's insane.
It was
what do you
sad.
like?
I was just like...
He should be wrestling Biden for like...
Way better.
He'd way
Biden
better.
would pin him down and sniff him.
I'd be lying if I didn't think, I was like, Ric Flair's gonna come out here. I didn't think he was gonna be Ric Flair, but I thought he'd do all the styling and the profiling and a lot of fucking showman. He couldn't even do that. He could barely get in the fucking ring. It was bad, dude.
Hell, he was wearing one of those Under Armour shirts too, because he's just so old.
He had an Under Armour shirt on, and then he had another shirt on, like a tunic over that, and wrestled in that. So
just holding all of his jiggly parts together.
Dude, like
73 years old.
Dude, they had all his guts out of him. I remember he almost fucking died of sepsis or some shit like that. His intestines ruptured.
What is it? Let's see what he's worth.
Nothing.
$8.
$8.
Yeah.
Enough to buy. That motherfucker. He'd have to get fucking like a couple dollars loaned to him to get a Big Mac meal right now. Let's just put it that way. That motherfucker's low on funds. You know what I mean? Like
he would get a Big Mac meal. He'd go buy a 6-pack.
It says he's right at 2022. He's worth $500,000.
That's fucking terrible. That's terrible.
That's nothing for what he's done.
That's his house.
Is that like if he sells his corpse to somebody? Like,
right.
That's got to be what that's worth.
Think about how many years. Think about how many years that dude wrestled and only had $500,000.
Right.
How much money does Hulk Hogan have? I bet you Hulk Hogan's got a shitload of money. You know what I mean?
Well, he had that reality show too.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, but he spent a lot of money with that whole thing with his wife and Bubba the Love Sponge and all that shit.
And his fucking kid, his kid killing that fucking kid in a car accident.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money went out there. Don't forget old Nick's a murderer.
Hulk's worth $25 million.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude.
What about Rowdy Piper?
Yeah, he's deceased.
Yeah, but what was he worth before?
Hang on.
Died?
Yeah, but he was in They Live, and that's the best movie that they ever came out with.
Yeah, exactly.
In the
That's
history
where
of
I'm
the
bringing it
universe.
back to. Like, he's got to be worth something.
Like, what I'm saying is that's the best movie
dead.
that's ever been fucking ever done.
But that was
$4
like,
million. $4 million.
The fact that he didn't get an Oscar for that is fuck to me makes the Academy
awesome.
like fucking
Bullshit.
The
I'm here to
Academy's
chew
bullshit.
gum and
I'm here to chew
some
bubble
ass.
gum and kick some ass. I'm all out of bubble gum.
bubble gum.
That's the best street fight ever, dude. You know what I mean? And then they're like,
Oh yeah, him and Keith David. That fight scene with him and Keith David.
Yeah.
is one of the best.
yes. Maybe I should come on your
I gotta
podcast
rewatch that
and
movie.
say fuck a lot, dude. Invite me one
Dusty
time.
Rhodes was worth $3 million when he died. That's not a lot of money for what these guys did.
Yeah, but to have 500,000 and you're the fucking guy, like Ric Flair was the man.
Yeah.
To beat a man, you gotta beat the man, and nobody beat
what
the
the
man.
Rock dude.
Let
he's
me tell you
probably-
something.
The
man.
Rock is worth a gajillion dollars. That
But not all
motherfucker's
for wrestling. Yeah.
Million.
he's a
Same
gazillionaire.
with John
that guy.
Cena and all those other idiots.
You can't
I
see.
wonder
me.
what's Triple H worth? I don't know that guy.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Is this the podcast of
You mean
what's
Joe
this
Hardy? Joseph Henry Hardy? $5.
What happened to old Joe? What happened to
I don't
Joe?
know. I'm
Give it to me
blocking.
harder,
Who
you boy.
knows?
What about Mankind? What's he worth?
Hang on.
No, Joe Hardy moved into like one of those snake oil salesman carts, and he just goes around town.
He
Pops out like
he
the
lives in a
Hendrick
horse-drawn
Brown
carriage with a big.
stuff.
He's lives in a horse-drawn carriage with a big fucking tooth on the top of it.
It's pulled by a Honda Harley.
Yeah, it's got a big tooth on a spring.
Yeah, John Cena's worth $60 million.
Jesus Christ.
He does a lot
Like
of
on
things.
Django,
Yeah,
the
he
freaking
does.
cart with the tooth on it. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
a
dude.
dentist.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Hardy's
From
the
fucking
I think I
the Django
fucking
Unchained, that big
tooth
fucking tooth, man, the big tooth, dude.
He's the only guy I ever thought you could just walk up to and just like softly pull a tooth out, just like as gentle as straight out.
You don't even have to pull it, just touch it. And
Yeah, just give it a little oh no, my tooth.
My tooth.
All right, see who can
Like
guess
he
how
has,
much-
he's got to
how much
cut
you-
up.
how much you
He's
guys
got to
think-
cut up butter like real
Listen
fine.
to this one. How much you think Vince McMahon is worth?
125.
700 million.
Oh, no.
$1 billion.
DJ.
$1 billion.
$2.5 billion.
I'm the closest, so I win.
Insane.
This is
Even after he paid off those 4 women.
This is
from
giveaway
banging
night.
him.
Mark's about to send me a case of Squeegee Life towels for getting that. I was the closest. Because,
There you
Mark's,
go.
Mark's got it
He
like
doesn't
that.
give you cases of them already.
No. Fuck no.
Dude, if you
I
send
only
me
got
a
a couple.
package,
I only
just
got a
fucking
couple
last
dozen. I got a
week
couple.
towels
I got
in
a.
it,
I
man.
do. Hey, dude. Every time I order from WCR, I order a couple extra towels every time. 2 towels every time. 2 towels every time. I got 2 brand new ones sitting in the front seat of my truck right now. Came with my last order. 2 every
Oh,
time.
How many
crispy
Squeegee
ones.
Life towels do you think you have, like that you own?
How many Squeegee Life towels do I think I have?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I probably got a 50-pound bag full of them.
I got about
Damn.
2 dozen. That's
Well,
it.
there's some white ones in there too. You know, I mean, I was ground floor on the
Those
Squeegee
count.
Life towel thing.
Yeah, the white ones were the first, the original.
I mean, me and Mark had a long conversation about Squeegee Life tags on there. This is the best towel in the fucking
I
world.
got some blue
Where the
ones.
fuck did you find these? And then, you know, you became a towel millionaire overnight.
Yeah, I like. They sent
Towels
me
are.
samples. I told you I have a gray one that I really like. The gray.
Mhm.
The problem is they won't let me order 50% orange, 50% gray. It's got to be the whole order has one color.
Right.
So at this point, we're not changing it.
Right.
They're orange.
Well, honestly, it wouldn't be a
Orange.
bad strategy because people would buy them just because they're gray towels.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe next
I mean,
order,
people
just do
buy-
all gray ones. Do all gray
Yeah.
ones and then put orange fucking tags on them with black
Yeah.
lettering. There you
You
go.
I
could
might
Boom.
do the-
market it against like the alien conspiracy theorists. Be like, oh, the grays.
The grays,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like
The grays.
Yeah, like those.
Yeah, you put a little fucking alien head on the tag and shit, bro. Dude, you about to make some money, bruh. Why don't you listen to me, player?
Look at people buying different poles just because they're different colors, man. Like
Yep.
towels would be the same
I have
thing.
3 different
Or
colored trad poles right now. I mean, like, I need, if there another color comes up that I really like, I mean, I gotta have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's dudes out there that have like every color, dude. Like, no shit. Like, it's like, bro, you gotta relax.
Dude, that's a lot of money too.
Yeah.
That's like $1,500, $1,600 in poles. Like that's
Yeah,
insane.
dude.
Just to do trad work.
You know, I don't know about yours, but I have the pink one,
Mhm.
the trad, and I've said this before. For whatever reason, I don't think the colored poles, at least the original ones, they don't slide well, even with the clamps open. You guys have that problem?
The colored ones.
I don't have.
Well,
I
I
don't have a
colored-
colored
I
trad
think the
focus on
tolerances on the original pole
Or tighter? Yeah,
are looser than the ones on the new ones.
yeah.
It's more
Because like mine, you can open the clamp. You literally have to pull
yeah.
it.
Mark,
The old-
I'm getting offended. You keep saying colored poles. It's diversity
Yeah.
poles.
Yeah.
Not correctly on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, why is it that?
Ethnic.
Well, if you're
Ethnic.
gonna go that route, why is it that like the Destroyer and all the big poles are all black?
Because
You notice you don't see a pink Destroyer.
There's a green one for the Jolly
I
Green
just
Giant.
I just
It
picked
is
up what you were
massive
putting
cock.
down right there, Mark. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I don't
That's
even
pretty
know,
good.
dude. Like, honestly, dude, I don't even know what to say about you anymore, dude. all the long poles are black. You ever notice that?
It's like this is my Oriental pole.
It's yellow.
Said it, not me. But me.
Spit on.
I still will
I hate, like, I don't know what the fuck that guy's name is, but he said spit on him. They'll. Bob said spit on him. They'll
Yeah.
slide better.
I don't
That's
know
Mike.
if his name is Bob. I just said Bob.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
don't know,
Mike.
man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think
If you
everyone should
spit on him-
go. I think everyone should go to windowcleaner.com right now and buy out the rest of the Squeegee Life poles. I think that's what you should do.
There you
You
go.
should do that.
That's what you should do. They're really nice. Dude, like, I'm like through 2 seasons with mine. That motherfucker, gangster, bro, gangster. That's the only pole I use.
That the second that pole that I bought from you
Yeah.
goes, that's what I'm buying. That the one, you know, the one I'm talking about, not the.
I'm buying
Not the
a
heavy
simple pole
one,
when
but
I'm
the
out
other
of
one.
use.
Yeah,
I don't want to say what it is.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it works pretty good. There's some stuff I don't like about it, but for the most part, it's you know,
yeah.
it's
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'll tell you
Take
this.
shoe.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, man. Fucking Squeegee Life pole is the best one. You should have one of those.
I know. I mean,
Yeah, buy
it's
one.
Cool, bro. It's cool.
Nice.
You can send me one. I'll take it. It's good.
No, you gotta go buy it, Andrew.
I'm just saying. it's
Actually,
really
you
good.
need a new pole, Andrew. You need a new one. I'll trade you. You can take mine, and I'll buy a Squeegee Life pole.
You know why the
Fair
black
deal.
is called the
It's the
Destroyer.
same money, so I just get to spend the money that we have.
Bob
but-
said, "You know why the
Then
you know
you
why
get
the
the
black
newer
one's
one.
called the Destroyer."
Yeah, right.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. I mean, you know what? It's just a good poll, man. I really like it. I'm actually getting ready to do release a video on it again, another one, because I feel like it's like nobody talks about it enough. It's the best.
It's time.
It's the best one.
Let's be real. The whole market is just so saturated with all these.
Oh yeah.
Poles. I mean, there's
Yeah.
you know, get what works for you. You know, I'm sure it's a great pole. I like the idea it has the shorter sections in the top. I'm sure it's rigid as hell.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you have end defenders on each section? Like, so if you want to take it apart,
It
you
comes
see that
apart,
on there?
and it comes apart at every section too.
Yeah.
Which is the best, because I only take as much pole.
That's what I do.
As I need.
That's what I do.
These motherfuckers walk around with 40-foot poles, all the sections in there. I'm like,
I never understand why any pole is not completely taken apart and why it doesn't have end defenders on every section
That's the way
all
it
the
all
time.
should be. Yeah. That way you're using less pole. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't want to take all the pole. Somebody only tell you want to take half of it. You know what I'm saying, Andrew?
Right.
Sometimes you only want to take. Hey,
just have
sometimes you only want to take the tip, just the tip of the pole. You know
just
what I
the
mean?
tip.
Sometimes you just want the tip of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Why use more than what you need for a job? I don't know.
Right.
I mean, my shoulders are already cooked. I don't need to
Yeah, exactly,
around
yeah.
extra weight.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
I love
good.
watching those TikTok videos. The dudes are like got like a 40-foot pole and they have all of it in their hand doing a window right in front of
Yeah.
them. It's like yes,
Dude, I'm so
Attaboy.
lazy.
sweet dude.
I take out my sections. and stack them where I'm gonna need them on the
That's what I
job,
do.
so that when I get there, I just put them.
I do the
together
same
and I'm
thing.
like,
I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
Like, oh,
Whatever,
this
dude.
sucks. eh?
Yeah, whatever, dude. Don't judge me. You know what I mean? Did I send you guys a video of that fucking thing Mike sent me that you can stick the maker pad to?
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
No? Really?
No.
I'll have to send you a picture tomorrow. You could put a 10-inch fucking maker handy sleeve on this fucking thing, dude. It's just
I
I got one of
gangster.
those.
It's gangster, dude. I mean, it's
I
big.
got
It's
the
big,
best for-
but it's fucking gangster.
What
Dude.
would you
I
say
have
is
the
the
same
best
one.
brush for cut-ups, like Frenchies? Because I need a new brush for one. Because I'm like, I've been having with the salt, like I'm going back and cleaning twice sometimes now, just because I'm not getting enough like Russell action on there. Like I don't know. I just don't want to go full boar's hair.
What do you
I'm
got?
worried
What
about doing that
do
on
you have?
Frenchie?
What are you
Never go
using now?
full
Are you using an
bore.
alpha brush now?
Yeah, I'm using the alpha brush.
It's got the
now.
boar's hair center.
Yeah, it's the hybrid one. Yeah, it's like nylon with the boar's hair in the middle.
Man, you might have to do full boar's hair and just give it a shot. Just buy one and try it out. That's the only thing. Because outside of that, the only thing I can think of is a football brush. You know what I mean? With the fucking 3-dimensional fucking.
Yeah,
Buy you old Philip Alexander football brush.
Yeah,
You'll be good to go.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah.
I have one. If you want me to mail it to
How do
you.
you like it?
Oak.
I've never used it. No, I have another brush. Like I was offered
That
the
you
rest
can't
of them.
talk
They were
about.
like, "Hey man, do you want these?" And I'm like, "Yeah." The one that I've been using for the last couple years, that one I showed you guys, that's a really good fucking brush. I've showed you pictures of that, haven't I? The one that's
yeah,
fucking shaped
I've seen
weird.
that. Yep.
That motherfucker's gangster as fuck. I gotta be honest with you. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's happening with that.
Yeah, I haven't heard of
Yeah,
it.
like all this.
Do you have one, Mark? Do you have one?
Yeah.
Do you like yours?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I use mine. I like
It's
mine,
a little bit bulky.
but it does a
Okay.
good job scrubbing,
Yeah, but
though.
it does a good job. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of this brush shit. I understand where you would want a boar's hair or a hybrid. A lot of this brush stuff, to me, is fixing an issue that doesn't exist.
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
why I
saying?
say
There's
you
lots
should try
of
out a
fucking
boar's. Just buy a full boar's hair. The reason why I say that is because the bristles are stiffer, and it sounds like you need more scrub to me.
I need more scrub.
And
yeah.
those filaments are fucking gonna fuck. They're not gonna. They're gonna do kinda, but they're not gonna scrub like a full boar's hair.
Just
will.
being on the outside, it does make corners tougher.
If you think
where
about
the
it,
boar's hair's in the middle.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
If you
the
think about
problem
it-
you have on the edges.
Most really good fucking high-rise guys use fucking boar's hair fucking in their hand a brush. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the dudes that
Yeah.
like, you know, like that one dude on TikTok, he's always got the boar's hair brush. That shit works really good, man. Like there's an
Yeah,
old
There's
dude
an
in
old
town.
dude around here.
There's an old dude-
He uses he does storefronts.
Yeah, I wish
and
I
that's
could
what he
find
uses
one of
as a
those,
boar's
but
hair brush.
those are really hard to find if you can find them
Yeah,
at
I've
all.
got 2 of them, but the thing is, they're heavy.
Yeah, but
and
I
they
mean, you
don't
gotta
go
be a
on
man.
foot.
I mean, that's why you got. Look at your arms, Mark.
Yeah.
Look how big. Do you have big arms anymore, or are you getting old and fucking frail?
I'm getting old and frail.
Yeah, I figured you.
Yeah, but,
You normally Mark
know,
puts up the bicep, but he ain't done it in a long time. He's fucking teeny. Oh, look how little he is, little fucking.
Disintegrating.
54? Are you 54?
I'm 56, dude.
Holy
56.
shit!
Shit.
When we
Yeah,
started
damn.
this shit, I was below 50 or something. It seems. Right?
Nah, you've always
At
been
least
old.
close to it. Right.
When are you gonna retire from the podcast, Mark?
I'm not going to retire from the podcast. I want to retire from the industry. I'll stay here, hang out.
Mark,
Yeah, this is easy.
I'm
compared to
fairly
Windows.
certain that when you retire, you're probably not going to live at your house anymore. You're probably
Me?
you'll probably always be at camp.
No,
No?
no. I love. If I would buy another house,
Uh-huh.
I got 4 more years. This thing's paid. I'd probably buy a house with some property like in Tennessee or something, and go back and forth.
You
see
probably
being a New
need to.
Hampshire
You're probably
so-
gonna need to, because from what I understand, that fucking apocalypse glacier in Antarctica is about to fucking crack off into the ocean. So
Yeah, and then we're gonna be flooded.
that's
here
what. Hey, you
underwater.
guys not seen that shit?
Yeah.
That big ass fucking. They call it the apocalypse iceberg. Whatever. It's this ice shelf's getting ready to collapse into the fucking ocean, so they could raise the fucking sea level fucking like by 12 foot. So that means all that shit's going.
They told
underwater.
us that back in the early 90s.
Listen,
too.
man, it's gonna happen, dude.
Here's what I don't believe about any of that is so you have a glass full of ice and water.
Mhm.
Right.
The ice melts.
Mhm.
The glass doesn't overflow.
Exactly. So
No, 'cause
what are
it's
we
taking up
talking
the
about?
Same amount of. Well,
Yeah, I
I
don't.
guess
I
what
think
they're
it's-
talking about is so much iceberg is above the water.
Yeah, but
Whereas-
it's
Yeah, but
still
the mass
it's
is the
in
same, you
water,
fucking
so it's-
retard.
that's actually- that's
It's
the
displacing the water. Yeah.
The only thing that's gonna
Exactly.
the only thing it's gonna do is cause a big fucking wave. That's all it's gonna do. Tidal wave.
Yeah.
You need to wash some of you fucking freaks out of here, anyways. You know what I mean? Clean the place.
What if
That's
you
what
guys
we need.
watch,
That's what we need. A good flood, a fucking nuclear war, something like that. You know what I mean? Just like clean shit
Well,
up.
maybe
a
you
little.
guys-
watching climate
You guys
change.
watch Stranger Things at all?
Yeah, I watch Stranger Things. I mean, why wouldn't I watch Stranger Things?
Why does Mark have Vecna's fucking grandfather clock behind him?
Dang, he does, dude.
Dang.
Yeah.
And that weird washboard that you got there in Mangle, it's crazy.
That's-
Jason said. Jason said.
That's what we wash
Jason
our
M
clothes
says, "I've been told I
You
was gonna
use
die
that?
from sea level for 50 years."
with, right?
That was my point. I'm just being facetious, guys. But man, we really
Well, it was-
appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Andrew, I'm sorry that you didn't fucking get to be more of a prick than you were.
Yeah.
You know, but I do thank you for coming on, man. You're
Anytime.
welcome back. You're welcome back anytime.
Yeah,
Anytime.
I think Andrew fit right in.
Yes.
Like, before we even went on.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, fuck Jacob.
Good.
I tried. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Jacob.
Good internet.
Yeah, and if you want to see Andrew again, go to America's Hometown Horror.
Mhm.
Listen
Yeah.
to their podcast
Yeah, check those
about
guys out.
horror
Subscribe.
flicks and movies. I listen all the time. I think it's
Mark's one of
Even
our
if
biggest
even if it's your
profile on
Yeah,
Grindr.
yeah, even if
I
it's
should
not
respect
even
them.
if it's not your cup of tea, just go and subscribe and fucking, you know what I mean? Do that shit.
Yeah.
Just be cool.
I'm not. I actually listen to it, and on occasion I'll go on Netflix or wherever
Right.
they're watching it and watch some of the. Especially if it's a bad horror flick that they talk about, I'm like, I gotta watch it. But I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are the best movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we'd like to thank everybody for watching and tuning in on a Thursday night. I think this is where we're going to keep it for a while, just to see how it goes, see how the energy goes. You know, we make changes whenever, but thanks to all our sponsors, of course. Thank to all our Patreon members, and yeah, man, we'll see you next week. I don't know. I don't think we'll be back without a guest next week, and then the week after, I think we're going to have old Larry on. So, should
Perfect.
be good. We'll see you guys.
Later.
See you guys next week, man.